this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Yes. Yep. Yep. Morning, everybody.
Morning. Morning.
Got a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
I want to hear about the D. Schneider thing again, though.
Yeah, that was interesting. I was driving in this morning, and I hear, we're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. I'm like, oh, what's this doing on, AM radio and stuff? And then I hear, at our motels, you don't have to take a coffee machine in the bathroom. There'll be a coffee machine in our mini kitchens that are available in all the... We're not gonna take it anymore. When you don't have to take it anymore. I'm like, oh, man.
Do you think D. Schneider knows about this one?
I'm sure he does.
Sometimes they don't know.
I don't know.
Sometimes they don't know.
Yeah, does he own his music and stuff like that? You won't have to take... dirty duvets at our hotel.
But sometimes broadcasters will take a song and go, wait, I know what I could do with this commercial.
Yeah?
I don't know. I'm just asking. If he knows about it, it's pretty sad.
You've got the right to choose where your coffee machine is. There's no way you'll lose the taste of... right. It's terrible. I was like, because I remember when this was... the anthem for We're Not Gonna Take It.
That's right.
This is like, yeah, man, we're not gonna take it, man. And now it's like a fucking coffee machine in a hotel.
But what's the problem with coffee machines in hotel rooms?
We're not gonna take bagels at our continental breakfast. We want more. What?
But what's the problem with coffee makers?
I guess people don't like their coffee maker in the shitter.
Yeah.
This place apparently has a little mini kitchen. I can't even tell you what the name of the chain was. I was just, I was kind of put off by the whole, we're not going to take it, and it was the coffee machine being in your shitter instead of in this mini kitchen.
Wait, some hotel rooms put it in the shitter?
Yeah, the cheaper hotels, like,
but who cares
I think your
if it's
Holiday.
in there? Gives a fuck. The coffee sucks anyway. You get a quick half cup before you maybe, hit the streets and find a Starbucks or something.
I guess people are thinking those shit molecules are flying around the bathroom and they'll land in there.
But that's what's going to make you decide on a hotel?
Hey, we're not going to take it.
Dumb.
We're not going to take it. We're not going to take coffee makers in the shitter. No! We're not going to take it anymore. We're not going to take a long check-in. No! No! Whoa! Oh, boy. Oh, D.
You think this is not quite the rebellion that used to be?
No, it kind of... it's Extended Stay America.
What the hell is Extended Stay America?
I don't know. I never heard of it.
Is
but
that
they
a
don't
new
have
hotel
coffee
chain?
machines in the shitter.
I've been thinking Extended Stay.
Oh, God. Yeah. That gave me a little chuckle on the way in. A little chuckle.
It's always sad when some of your favorite bands or songs become like commercial product.
And it happens more and more. It used to be such a taboo for a band to sell out, as they say, with commercials. But, I mean, all of them do it. And especially the classic guys, because you were saying, what's D going to do, I mean...
I think...
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, wait, is this the actual commercial?
That must be it.
All right, hold on.
All right, let's listen.
All right, this is what Ann saw. So there's a coffee machine. Where is it now?
Hey, it's in a mini kitchen. It's not in the shitter.
Who cares?
I care.
Go ahead.
I don't care.
We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it.
They're singing, we're not gonna take it. And they're holding their coffee pots.
You'll never make coffee in a hotel bathroom again. At Extended Stay America, you get a fully equipped kitchen with Culligan filtered water, free grab-and-go breakfast, and free in-room Wi-Fi. Now stay at the newly refreshed Extended Stay America by the day, week, or month. Extended Stay America, the new way to stay. Book now.
The best part, new way to stay. You see that dumb breakfast? The guy grabbed an apple that is bruised.
The best part of that, can we go to the middle, is the fucking bad acting of the guy in the blonde hair pouring
his shitty coffee
watch
out
how
of the...
awful his acting is. He's just. I thought I was bad. This guy is fucking terrible.
Obviously, the gig didn't pay much.
At
couldn't have.
Extended Stay America, you get a fully equipped kitchen with Culligan filtered water, free grab-and-go
How
breakfast.
awful is he?
I can't even point.
I don't know why. I just hate him.
Look, it's just shitty apples and shitty oranges.
Of course it is, but we're not going to take it.
That's your free grab-and-go breakfast, a shitty bruised apple.
I like that they have a parade of people walking down the street with their coffee pots, their glass coffee pots, in this "we're not going to take it" kind of a rebellion.
And D, let's not forget, it's coming up. Thank you, Kevin from Connecticut. D. Schneider does a Stanley Steamer commercial.
Yes, Stanley Steamer. And is it "we're not going to take it"?
Maybe they used the other hit.
Oh, yeah. What was the other one?
I Want to Rock.
I wanna rock. Oh, no.
I don't know.
Is
Let's
it
find
I Want to
it.
Rock? I want a clean carpet.
I guess times are tough for D. Schneider. Why is he doing this?
It's rock and roll.
Rock and Roll Carpet is the name of the...
All right, let's hear rock and roll carpet.
You won the D. Snyder weekend! Woo! Hell, what's the party? Now I love the party!
They're partying and they're messing the carpet up. They really
Sure
do.
are.
I'm good.
Nobody cleans the rock and roll out of your carpet like Stanley Steamer for carpet, wood, and tile.
Oh, they did an original song and everything for him.
Wow.
D. Schneider looks really creepy in the makeup now.
He really does.
Something happens.
I didn't think he could look creepier than he used to, but I guess the as you get older, that estrogen is pouring in. It looks a little more tranny-like.
Yeah, we're kind of friends with him, too. But
I know.
I mean, come on. What are you doing, D?
What's he going to do?
Writing original songs for Stanley Steamer?
Stanley Steamer.
Putting on the old makeup?
Ha.
You think people will request the Stanley Steamer song when they tour?
I don't know.
Play Stanley Steamer!
When does it start happening with like newer bands or other bands that haven't sold out yet?
Well, you got to be a huge band
know.
that hasn't had success in a couple decades. Those type of bands.
I see like Quaker Oats oatmeal using like Spoon Man. And the guy's like, and he's like dishing, he's got his spoon and he's all psyched to dig into his Quaker Oats oatmeal. Spoon Man. Yeah.
But Soundgarden is still doing it.
Yeah?
Yeah, they are.
Well, I know, but
I saw them last summer. They were great.
Well, that's just it. He could, he could do that. Spoon Man.
I guess.
I don't know. Isn't there a bottle, like a baby bottle called a Even Flow? Maybe they could do that.
Pearl Jam.
Even Flow. and you just see like a woman feeding her baby with a bottle. I don't know. That would be nice.
Yeah, but they're doing well too, man. Pearl Jam channel.
Even Flow for your baby. Even Flow. Yeah. Feeding my baby because my baby's been crying again. You're ready to burp him, but because he's got a lot of air inside his belly. Yeah. Whoa. Diapers. Putting on the diaper because it made a bigger duty. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. At the bottle, making sure it's warm when you put it on your wrist. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Whoa, feed him. Feed him at the bottle because he's hungry and he's crying. Oh, yeah. Well, get the bottle. Get the bottle. Which one are you going to get? We're going to get the Even Flow. Right.
I want to let everyone know that was not written down.
No, you just fucking...
That's pretty damn impressive. I just like doing that part. Anyone can sing Pearl Jam. Yeah. So you watched the Michael Moore?
I did not watch the Michael Moore.
I watched
saw
the Michael
highlights.
Moore.
I was so... You know what? I was actually having a nice evening, so I figured I'd not fuck it up. Even I, at some point, say...
Have to turn it off?
I'm going to fucking hang out in my goddamn pool.
Well, I like the Michael Moore. He fights back a little bit. At least he's pushing a little bit.
I like Michael Moore,
He's a
too.
bit on the crazy side, but at least he's pushing. I don't mind people pushing to start some debate.
Yeah. But
the one scene from Bowling for Columbine, which you can't really deny, is when they go over the gun stats for the rest of the world, and it is just crazy.
Yeah.
The rest of the world has way less than 100 murders a year by guns, and then America, when the film was made, was 11,000 and change.
It's also
that just shows you something is weird in this country.
Yeah, they do kind of.
That doesn't mean I'm against guns, by the way. All I'm saying is just something is weird with this country. I don't know what it is. Most people don't know what it is. Why do we have so much more gun violence than the rest of the world?
I think the plus sides of our culture, everything that makes our culture good, also has that you don't get something for nothing effect.
Yeah.
So for all the good that happens because of our free culture and our free society and how we came up as a country, and we're still a relatively young country, I think the bad part of that is this kind of violent tendencies that Americans seem to have.
But they showed some of these countries. I'm like, man, I think I want to move there tomorrow with my family. The odds of not getting shot are really good.
Well, yeah.
I mean, really good.
I mean, Germany's always cited in that little stat. And
they're
everything.
under 100.
And then you only have to go back a few years to realize, they weren't really saintly either.
Of course not.
I mean, Germany was responsible for quite a few deaths in the world.
Of course.
Back in the 30s and 40s.
And obviously every country has their problems.
Yeah. And there's a lot of illegal gun deaths. Yes, I agree, Want
to hear Michael Moore? We got a couple clips, a little taste.
Yes, please.
A little taste. He was on Piers Morgan last night. This gun issue is huge in everyone's minds, except for Mitt Romney and Barack Obama.
Yeah.
That tells you everything you need to know about our political system. They're going to keep their yaps shut until after the election. That's so pathetic.
Yeah, they don't
take a stand.
They don't want to take a stand.
But take a stand, whether you're for it or against it. I need to know.
Yeah.
But they're keeping quiet, and it drives me nuts.
Don't people know where Obama stands? Isn't he way bigger on gun control?
Of course, but he's not going to say anything because he doesn't want to lose votes.
Yeah.
And Romney's not going to say anything because he doesn't want to lose votes. They both suck for not speaking up about this.
Yeah.
Here's Michael Moore on Piers Morgan.
When he brought his own children into it, when he said, my 2 daughters go to the movies.
Okay, I set up because I did watch the whole hour. This is Obama basically. Obama likes to kind of put his daughters and stuff into tragedies now.
Yeah. Apparently.
Or like if I had a son, it would have he would have looked like Trayvon Martin. We remember that one.
Yes.
But, so now he's using my daughters go to movies.
Yeah, I think we all do. You don't have to really personalize it, but okay.
I wish I was Obama's son because, I think when his daughters go to movies, it's a lot different than when you and I go to movies.
Of course. Believe me,
if
Obama's daughters were at the movies.
Let's not make believe they're like, hey, Daddy, can I have $20? I'm going to go see The Dark Knight tonight.
Yeah, the guy would have been lit up with an MP5 to his face.
How about they shut down the entire town so the kids could go see the latest movie?
Yeah,
they wouldn't let him park there. He wouldn't have been allowed to park his car right behind the theater.
Right, I think there'd be people at the door. And
so I like how he's personalizing it, but the fact remains they do things very differently than you and I.
Yeah.
Very differently. But that's what's happening here. Michael Moore is going with the comment that Obama said, my daughters go to movies.
When he brought his own children into it, when he said, my 2 daughters go to the movies, and what if it were them? Well, I guess if President Obama is watching right now, and I say this with all due respect, what if it were them? What if it were them last Thursday night? Would you stand at the microphone the next day and say, I feel your pain, and, the existing gun laws, this is what he said, the existing laws are enough. Is that really what you'd say, Mr. President? I don't think so. And you and I and everybody, we have to see these children, these young people who were killed on Thursday night, Friday morning. We have to see them as our children. We as Americans, and this is really where the larger collective problem has to be fixed. We have to see that we're part of each other, and we have to take care of each other. The reason why they have universal health care in Canada and Britain, these other places, because they believe if one suffers, everybody suffers. That is not our mentality. Our mentality is, I got mine, you get yours, and to hell with everybody else.
Nice.
Oh, at least I wasn't in that theater, you know. I mean, we have to stop this.
I like Michael Moore even when I don't agree with him. He's hard for me not to like.
I don't like him.
I know you
but I just don't like him.
But he was on the show and we didn't really challenge him at all.
No, he was. It really wasn't.
We didn't challenge him at all when he was in here.
But that was a few years ago. He's really, especially with this, with Twitter, he's really putting his opinions out there a lot more. And I absolutely think he's entitled to his opinions. I got no problem with that.
Well, let's tweet him.
I never blocked him or anything. I read what he writes, but I really think he's this. Just obviously he's a liberal, but he's this fucking like holier than thou. And I think he's delusional about what goes on in this country.
Well, why don't we get him on the phone? Let's tweet him and see if he'll do a quick phoner today. But then again, he told Piers he's done with this shit.
Yeah.
He basically said, I'm done with this shit. Meaning, I'm not going to talk about this anymore because nothing changes.
Oh, good man.
He's frustrated by the whole thing.
Yeah, that's where we've
can had some high-profile, gun violence go down in the last, 10, 20 years, and nothing changes is basically what he's saying. So he's done talking about it because he knows nothing will change anytime soon. Which is true, by the way. Nothing will change.
Yeah, nothing will change.
People will babble. I was watching all the news stations last night. I watched a shitload. And they're already fading away from the Aurora shooting.
Yeah.
They're moving on to other things. I mean, it's time for the Olympics, people.
Olympics. The Olympics.
That's going to be way more important than gun violence in America within a day.
Hey, is this true about the Olympics? That they got that beach volleyball, which is the only really cool thing to watch because the chicks are in little fucking skimpy stuff.
I can't wait.
Are they going to... I heard this. I don't know if it's true. Cover up a little more than they usually do to appease the Muslims. That's what I heard.
Why?
And
I hope so.
And England is always appeasing the fucking Muslims.
So they're changing their volleyball uniforms?
They might not be in such skimpy attire. But
there's no reason to watch.
I don't know. I'm not saying, but true? Is it true?
That would be a shock if somebody actually went out of their way to appease. Oh, that's right.
Could you? Yes, I am stammering because I'm getting excited. Could you Google image volleyball uniforms, please?
This is saying London's chilly summer could mean long sleeves over bikinis.
Stop it.
That's the excuse they're
fucking
using?
playing volleyball. I don't think they worry about fucking
hell no
being chilly.
Right.
You ever see these chicks fucking diving around and stuff?
Hell yeah, I do.
Fucking fun.
I love when they have to pull their wedgies out in between points.
Yeah.
Look, there you go.
Oh, man.
Look at that. Thank you, Sam.
That's a good one.
The
right
Muslims
there.
wouldn't like that, though, probably.
No, the Muslims probably wouldn't like that fucking
How do you
amazing
not like
ass.
that? Do they just get
hanging
mad
out
at
of there.
that?
They just get so angry.
Why do they get
can't
angry
have
at that?
So they're like, they can't have it.
Why?
They can't have it, so
Why
they're
would
pissed.
that bother you?
Because they can't have something they don't want anybody else
Right.
to see it or enjoy it. And if they don't look at it, they don't want to deal with their own frustration. Like, hey, I like that. Every guy looks at that and wants it.
Blow it up! Blow it up! They just hate it.
Wow, way. Wow.
Oh, my God.
Wow. So we're not going to see that. Huh?
No, maybe not.
Nothing's going to be bouncing around?
You see the Brazilian teams fucking come on, it's crazy.
Brazil.
The Brazils.
Rules.
It's like, really? You're going to put Brazilians in that? They're known for those aces. Oh, God, look at that one.
Oh, my God.
Just, doesn't that look smackable?
Of course.
Right there, that cheek.
Why do they spell it with an S, by the way?
Brazil.
Brazil.
Well, we say Brazil with a Z.
Brazil.
We're wrong.
Yeah.
I say we're right. We're America.
It's Brazil.
Let's make them start with the Z.
Oh,
thing.
look at them hugging. They're patting each other's side fannies. Yay, good hit. That's hot, man.
We should start hugging each other after a good show.
I don't disagree. In those outfits.
In those outfits.
In volleyball outfits.
So Michael Moore demands a change, and Michael Moore talks about the Trayvon Martin shooting as well.
I wonder what his take is.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
We have to stop this attitude toward each other, and we have to realize that those were our children who were killed there this past weekend.
Not mine.
And if you treat it like that, man, I think if everybody honestly really felt that way, we would have some change in this country, and these politicians would respond quickly. If people would just rise up and say, damn it, this is not the America I'm going to live in. This is too great of a country to let this happen again. Ooh. I am not going to let this happen again. Whoa. And I am not going to come on another damn TV show either after the next one of these shootings, Piers, because I haven't done it for 10 years. To be nice to you, and you're a good guy, and you made a good case to me to come on, but I'm sick of this. I refuse it. I refuse to live in a country like this, as I said and before. I'm not leaving. So therefore, what am I going to do? It's got to change. And I
refuse to live in a country.
Americans who feel the same way as I do, and I believe it's the majority. Help me change this. Help everyone change this.
The great thing about Michael Moore, which I witnessed last night, he always starts out really strong, and then he always loses it by the end. He can't bring it all together.
No. I got no problem with him. I think at times he comes off as sincere. You know, he's probably very frustrated at what he sees. He's a nice man. I think he genuinely does care about people. I don't know if he cares about the long-term country thing like he makes it sound like. I think he's delusional in some aspects of what the problem is in this country, especially when he talks about Detroit and Flint and stuff. Mm-hmm. But I don't agree with a lot of what he says. I do agree that, you know, it would be nice if we could do something about this issue, because anytime anybody's killed in one of these things, it's, you know, you can't just write it off like, well, that's business as usual. That's just what the statistics show, because people don't like hearing that their statistics or their loved ones are just statistics. But you know, until a real solution comes about, and I haven't heard one on either side. No. I really honestly have not heard a true solution on the gun rights advocate side or the gun control side. It's just
both sides suck.
I don't know what the actual solution is. I know what I do as a gun owner. I consider myself very responsible. I lock up my weapons. They're behind a locked door with an alarm on it.
I found a rifle behind a cushion this week. It's just not true. Yeah, I saw this.
I put that there so long ago. I forgot it was there, Jimmy. I'm
like, what is this? It was a loaded rifle.
Oh, yeah, do you lose? It fired. It went through the door. Yeah. We laughed.
Do you lose guns like people lose car keys?
Yeah, like car keys. Oh, where's my 45?
Right here it is.
I don't. Oh, I put it somewhere.
You are a very responsible gun owner.
I make sure it's locked up.
I think we know that by now.
So they don't get stolen. Because that seems to be a problem. That's the problem a lot of gun control activists have, is that legal gun owners, yes, they have the guns, but a lot of times they're stolen, and then they enter this illegal market, and it's just more illegal guns. You got to be responsible. You got to make sure you do everything you can to keep them out of children's hands and out of the hands of criminals. And by locking them up, that's what you got to do. I either have them locked or on me.
I think you got to get kind of radical about the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was telling you the other day, I think if you use an illegal gun and you kill somebody, you should die. That sounds
I like
crazy.
the idea of horrific penalties.
But I know that sounds crazy, right?
Yeah.
But here's a person that took an illegal gun and killed somebody. Yeah. Why should you be able to live?
Right.
And people go, oh, well, that's nuts. Well, maybe not. Yeah. Maybe that would make people think twice the next time.
I think any gun crimes should be amazing penalties. This kid that just got shot up in the Bronx, they just caught.
What do you mean the kid? The 4-year-old?
Yeah.
It was a teenager, right?
Yeah.
Illegal gun?
17-year-old Demetra, of course.
Right.
Illegal gang violent guns and stuff. And I think if
how'd they catch him? Sorry to interrupt you. How'd they catch him? Did somebody turn him in?
I think somebody finally said something, because that's usually what happens. No one says shit when it's just, your basic gang shootout. But when a kid gets hit, then they start, let's fucking talk. Let's get the police in this. Let's help the police. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen all the time, but...
So what happens to this kid now? How many years does he get?
Oh, man.
Because the 4-year-old gets no more years, by the way.
No years, right. You're
no
right.
more years.
None more years for you.
That drives me fucking nuts. 4-year-old, no more years. How many years will this kid get, outside of prison eventually?
A lot of times because of the age, they plea it out. They talk about how it's just detrimental to put somebody in prison for a long period of time, for life, and oh my God, look at his upbringing, this, that, and they just pour this bullshit on, and it just perpetuates the whole thing.
But ridiculous consequences for people using illegal guns.
Ridiculous. I'm all for that.
That would completely help the situation. It really would.
Yeah.
You'd have to be a complete psychopath to then finally, use an illegal gun.
Yeah.
And it will still happen, but maybe you knock down the numbers a bit. I don't know.
I am for background checks. I go through it. I am for that. And I know the NRA even has a problem with certain aspects of that.
Yeah.
But and it wouldn't have helped in this situation. Nothing
at all.
Nothing would have helped in this situation.
Even if you changed the laws drastically, it wouldn't have helped this case. If you could go back in time.
He still would have been able to go in as an American citizen, purchase weapons, and if really all fucking things came apart and he wasn't able to purchase a weapon, the guy was making bombs.
Yeah.
He was making bombs that he would have just thrown into the theater then.
And I'm starting to read the eyewitness accounts. And I only read this shit for the radio show. Like, if I wasn't doing this radio show, I would avoid all this stuff. It's happening. You don't need, the details. You just could imagine how horrific it was. But I guess for the show to try to be informed, this asshole was, picking his victims. He was pulling them up by the hair and shooting them in the head.
Jesus Christ.
And did he really? Is that what he was doing?
Oh, fuck yeah, man. There's some eyewitness accounts out there now that are just chilling.
Wait, people that were playing dead or that were dead?
He was just, according to one eyewitness account, he was just picking his victims, and he was demanding them to stand up because he sees some of them laying down to try to kind of, cover up or hide, and he's demanding them to stand up, and then he's shooting them.
That's terrible.
This fucking guy.
He has to wear a mouth guard. There's a picture of him in the Daily News.
Right.
He has to wear a mouth guard because he spits on the guards.
Really? I would fucking be the guy that kills him, and I would take my fucking... I would take the consequences.
You wish a guard would do that.
No, and I understand. They got their lives to protect.
No, but you wish
they got
would.
families and all that shit, but there's no reason as a society that we should allow this fucking piece of shit to live another day.
Yeah, he's garbage.
And, but we'll argue the case for years, and maybe it'll be a death penalty case, but now he's faking crazy, so maybe they don't do the death penalty thing with this asshole. And then a bunch of years will go by, and his life will be his life in prison.
Yeah.
He won't be suffering. God, it drives me nuts.
It is ridiculous.
Take him out back, shoot him, and throw him in a dumpster. I'm serious.
That's what the Russians did to Citizen X. He was convicted. They knew it was him, the guy who killed all those kids for all those years. When he was done, they just took him into a room and fucking blew his brains out. They
There's
just
something
shot him
to be
in the
said about that.
Absolutely is.
And don't say we're better than that, because I really don't. I really don't believe we are in the end.
We're not.
Everyone knows he did it.
Right.
If there's no doubt here, a theater full of people saw him walk in. There's bombs in his apartment. We know it's him.
He's a real piece of shit.
Yeah. And you're right. We're not better than that. Come on, stop.
Well, that's the argument. People will say we're just better than that. And really, are we?
Yeah.
Maybe you take a few of these guys out back, shoot them, and throw them in a dumpster. Maybe that'll make the next person think a little harder about it.
Yeah.
Because he really did. It's funny. He's a crazy guy. He really did protect himself by not getting shot. He could have went out in a blaze of glory.
Right.
But he didn't want to.
No, man. And now we have to deal with this piece of shit.
Yeah.
Spitting on the guard. But the only thing is this. Let me tell you something. Jail guards are not exactly spit on guys. Those are not guys that are cool with being spit on. They're like fucking convict tough.
Yeah.
They're waiting until they can hurt this dude. There's some way they want to fucking.
But they got cameras and all that shit now. That's like
true.
You talk to some of these NYPD guys and they say, "Wow, man." Times are different, and I'm sure it's the same way in these jails and prisons.
Yeah.
I'm sure, in the 70s and 80s, there was some fucking justice going on.
See a picture of the Daily News of him with the fucking mouth guard.
Really?
He has to have a little towel around his mouth so he doesn't spit on guards. But the way to get him to stop spitting on guards is to let a guard fucking put on a glove and knock his teeth out. If you spit on me again, you break his jaw. Wire his jaw shut.
Yes.
That's how you stop him from spitting on the guards.
Right.
That would be great. Oh, just fucking pound his jaw, shatter it.
He's the Joker.
He's the Joker. Are you?
Yeah, you're just
not.
a fucking coward is what you are.
Dickbag.
The volleyball story is horseshit.
It is? Okay.
English gent from the United Kingdom.
That's why I didn't go off like that, saying, this is bullshit. I said, this is what I heard, and I wanted to know if it was true.
They've been told that they can cover up a bit if the weather isn't warm, for fuck's sake. Stop with the disinformation.
I did what disinformation?
I'm just reading his thing.
Holy shit, you asshole!
These guys
I put
get
it
very
out there
uptight.
asking if it was true, and now we know it's not, so we put it out there.
Why can't that guy just sit back and enjoy the show?
Fucking cocksucker!
Gets very uptight.
Amazing.
We're supposed to be the ones uptight. You're supposed to just enjoy this shit.
Enjoy the show.
Right. Another clip from Michael Moore. He takes on the Trayvon Martin case.
The Trayvon Martin case, where George Zimmerman, if he hadn't been carrying a gun, indisputably Trayvon Martin would still be alive.
And he might be
dead. It was the fact that he had a...
Holy mother of fuck, why doesn't anybody say that? If he didn't have a gun, Trayvon Martin would be alive.
Right.
And Zimmerman might be dead. So what the fuck? And that, by the way, would have gotten no attention in the news.
Oh, no, not at all.
Indisputably, Trayvon Martin would still be alive. It was the fact that he had a gun. Whichever side of the argument you believe, and we don't know all the facts, and it may or may not come out in the court case, but the bottom line is, if the gun hadn't physically been on George Zimmerman, then Trayvon Martin couldn't have been shot. George Zimmerman was perfectly legally entitled to carry this firearm around. That firearm led to Trayvon Martin being shot.
Yeah, that's how it works. Jesus.
Can I say something about that? About the Trayvon Martin thing? Let me put it this way. Let's say George Zimmerman's right when he says that Trayvon Martin was trying to kill him. All right? But it was George Zimmerman who was told by the police to quit stalking this boy.
Stop
See,
right
Michael
here.
Moore's right,
Stop
though.
Right
he
here.
was told by the police.
No, he was. Don't even, Jimmy.
The police did say that, right?
No, they didn't.
I've heard
I think
it.
you're right, Jimmy.
This is so fucking... This is where
I saw an
Michael
AP
Moore
article on that.
fucking loses me.
What
when
happened?
he pulls this bullshit.
What,
that is a
what,
lie.
just getting some facts out
Yeah,
there?
the
That
police
is a
did say.
fucking lie right there. The police didn't tell Zimmerman to stop stalking Trayvon. The 911 operator, who has no authority to tell anybody on scene anything, told him, we don't need you to do that, when he said he was following Trayvon. He was following him because he's the neighborhood watch guy waiting to see if Trayvon is doing anything, because it's an odd situation that he's looking at. It's not your run-of-the-mill normal evening. He's looking because they have had break-ins in that development. So he's looking to see what Trayvon was doing. This is his testimony, his fucking report to the police. So when he said he was following him, and the 911 operator said, we don't need you to do that, it doesn't mean the police told him to stop stalking him. Michael Moore is fucking lying here.
I think it's your word against his, I guess.
Oh, God.
Well, I mean, I've heard on the tape where the police told him to stop following.
Yeah, who answers 911 if not the police?
You heard it, right?
Yeah.
I guess we're going to have to agree to disagree on this
Yeah.
one, because Michael Moore...
The police said don't follow, and he followed.
Yeah, Michael Moore was on CNN. You're
this
just
is
on
what
this
happens.
This is what
silly
happens.
radio show.
Shut up, you're all crazy.
I might have to believe Michael Moore over you.
Yeah.
CNN is
hate
much
you
more
all.
reputable.
Why? I wouldn't.
than
If
this
the cops
place.
told me not to follow,
Wow.
I'd go home.
Yeah,
Wow.
It was George Zimmerman who was told by the police to quit stalking this boy. And he was the one who was committing the infraction against the law by disobeying the police and going after Trayvon Martin.
Holy
Doesn't Trayvon Martin actually have the right to kill George Zimmerman? If George Zimmerman is stalking him and the police have told him not to stalk him?
Well, there
No.
you go.
The yell is silent and stalk, by the way,
Yeah.
Michael.
Holy shit, is that guy just a fucking... First of all, he's lying and talking about misinformation. This motherfucker...
Did Piers correct him?
Yeah, I doubt it.
No.
You don't... First of all, you don't have... You can't use deadly physical force when someone's following you.
Calm.
You can't. Oh, God, that's fucking hot.
Calm. You all right? You all right?
The police
Hold
did
on.
tell him.
I'm calming Anthony down. Calm. You all right?
So we were trying to help him.
You all right?
Yeah. Oh, that's
All right, I'll take it away now.
It's hot. You can't use deadly physical force
Right.
for someone following you.
Right.
It can't be done. You can't. He says Trayvon had the ability to use the stand your ground, use of deadly physical force, because he's being followed. What's this stalked thing? And then secondly, the fucking police didn't tell him anything. The police did not tell him to stop stalking Trayvon. Don't fucking say
Hey.
Oh, look at those fucking tits.
You all right? Everything's good, right?
Yeah.
You don't remember about
God.
Trayvon Martin anymore.
Oh, Trayvon.
Sure, he remembers because all he thinks of is Trayvon fucking that girl, and he gets angry all over again.
Oh my God, that does.
I gotta thank. I don't even know who this is. BC Justin on Twitter just sent a nice volleyball picture. You think she plays for the U.S. team, or is it just some model?
Man, I don't know. It's pretty high. I know. Look at that fucking.
You can see
nice
everything.
Big fat one.
She's just holding a volleyball. She's a bit sweaty. Her nipples are popping out. I don't think that's one of our athletes. I might have to tweet that picture for everybody.
Look at that.
Isn't that nice?
Jesus.
See, you forget about the George Zimmerman, Trayvon Martin thing when you see that.
But the fact that Michael Moore is able to go on a national forum like that and spread fucking out-and-out lies about what happened is that's where he fucking gets me to the point where I can't stand him.
Well, that's where Piers loses me. He's got to challenge people on stuff.
And this is
he's not a bad interviewer, but he doesn't challenge people on anything.
Because Michael Moore's just ill-informed. I don't think he's lying. He's
How
ill-informed.
is that motherfucker ill-informed when he's doing nothing but commenting on these things where you better fucking be informed if you're going to comment on it? On a national forum on CNN, he's going on a show and commenting on shit he knows nothing about. The police never said shit to him.
But think about this.
To Zimmerman about following anybody.
He's only on that show because he said Piers made a good case for him to come. Like, Piers, people love to cart him out because he gets people upset.
Yeah.
He didn't go out and ask to be on that show. He probably said, nah, and they're like, look, we really want you to come on. So he's just giving his opinion on shit. But he's probably not. He's probably just thinks he's telling the truth and he's wrong.
Yeah, well, you know what? He doesn't think he's telling the truth. That's what I get from this. I know from reading enough of his shit, and he reads these fucking reports, these police reports. He knows what happened. It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, but I think it's also bullshit that Michael Moore said that he was talked into going on Piers Morgan. I think Michael Moore loves the spotlight.
It.
I think that's kind of bullshit as well. A lot of bullshit last night.
Well, the police, though, I mean, it's hard to get over. Sam, you can't argue that, right?
The police tell you to do something. If you don't follow them and things happen, maybe you should have listened to the cops.
All right. I know your fucking little act here, you two.
We should get more clips from Michael Moore on Piers Morgan. It was a whole hour of stuff on guns.
Like, why have him on for an hour unless you just want to upset people?
Yes.
There's no.
I think it was the whole hour.
You could have on. There's a lot of people you could have on too.
I tuned in about 10, 15 minutes late, so I would assume he was already talking.
Look, you know
Brad Thor said that. He said he was the guest for an hour.
Yeah. He fucking when he says shit like this, his credibility for anything should go out the fucking window. For his credibility on his gun control arguments, on his fucking arguments about urban crime. And his delusional fucking take on that, everything just gets thrown out the fucking window when he out and out is lying about what happened.
How many people were shot yesterday in Chicago? I think you tweeted it, right?
15. No, it was in 15 minutes.
In 15 minutes, 6 people were shot?
6 people shot,
Was
1
that it?
killed in 15 minutes in Chicago, where, by the way, the ability to carry a gun, a concealed weapon, is completely against the law. You're not allowed to do it. So all these people, what? They were law-abiding citizens? No.
Do we have that stat? We were asking for that yesterday about how many, the top 5 or 10 gun states. Like, what's the stats?
Yeah. Well, that just shows.
Maybe one of the interns do that or something? You rock, instead of having them fucking run around and dribble balls outside or whatever it is they do?
Yeah.
I went to stats yesterday.
That just shows there's too many guns out there.
Oh, my God.
There's just too many guns out
there.
there.
In a way, you're right, though. They're really, it's
there's
like
just too many guns
too many
out there.
illegal ones there are.
Yeah, too many guns. And that's why this shit is happening.
Oh, boy. Oh, Jesus.
Bowling for behave,
Tell them to behave.
Yeah.
You fat fuck. Love that song.
It really is a fucking
toe tapping ditty, isn't it?
That should be a fucking club music hit.
Oh,
the exception of
really?
everyone you're talking about is the one should be dancing to the song.
Right. Have a lot of people leaving the dance floor and folding their arms.
Yeah, we don't want to bowl for behave.
Right.
Ain't bowling or behaving.
So there you go. Can we get more clips from Michael Moore, please?
Yeah, sure.
Mediaite might have some of the juicier stuff.
Just throw his credibility out the window because he's that's
passionate.
an out-and-out
He's
lie.
passionate about America.
What is Mediaite, by the way? Are they a fucking liberal site or a conservative site or neither?
I don't know.
Okay, maybe they're neither.
To be honest with you, because, they might lean They might lean liberal, maybe, but they got clips from all over the place, all over the ball field. I like going there.
Yeah,
I like going to Mediaite.
Police told him.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, so I don't even want to just say what I just said.
Well, you're withdrawing your testimony?
Yeah, because I don't know. Someone that knows this shit more. I just go there and I'll see a clip or two I want to check out, and I'll do that. So I don't know. What's that Michael Moore clip? Is that a good one?
Which one we played?
We played that one. Okay.
Oh God, that fucking.
So you missed out on the Michael Moore.
Liar.
Yeah, someone's tweeted me. Zimmerman gets his head smashed in by. No, he wasn't. F you. He was told to not follow him.
No, he wasn't.
The cops told him.
No, he wasn't. The 911 operator said, we don't need you to do that, not knowing any of the situation. The 911 operator is totally free to say tell any suggestions they want. It's not a fucking authority figure. It's not the police. The 911 operator is not a police officer, has no authority to tell the person on scene that is better fit to decide what to do or not do. The 911 operator doesn't have the ability to tell you what to do or not do.
Anthony, this tweet's coming in.
Yeah.
Was Anthony Cumia there?
Uh-huh.
He is full of it about Trayvon.
Am I? Really?
You weren't there.
No, but I've read I've read so much about the witness testimony.
Maybe they're lying.
The police reports, the physical evidence that's been released to the public. I've read all that. I've pawed through it because I need to make informed statements about things. You're making statements based on emotion, so shut the fuck up.
Wow.
God, Michael Moore's lying. He's a liar. Michael Moore is a liar. I'm willing to say that and not have any fear of retribution, because that is a fucking out-and-out lie.
Well, let's get him on our show.
Yeah, do it.
I don't know how we do that. He came in once.
Yeah.
It was terrific.
The police told him nothing. Stalking. What? Yeah,
but
he
was
didn't have
stalking.
A gun.
He was stalking Trayvon Martin.
Stalking.
Stalking. You have the right to not be stalked.
Shut up.
What else is going on? You have a good night?
Yeah, not too shabby. You know, hanging out.
Before I go to bed, I always look at my Twitter feed. It's hard not to. That's why I don't sleep well. And I always know when Ant's up at the same time I am, because I'll look and I'll see 4M now, and some in the middle of some fucking rant argument. They never told him shit. I'm like, boy.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I really am an ass.
No, it's just funny to just peeking on the timeline.
Yeah. I was having some fun tweets, though, yesterday, too. You know, I was tweeting little things, people asking, questions. People like asking me questions. I don't know why, but I try to answer them, especially with pictures. I like just getting pictures.
I saw the one picture. That was funny.
And just popping it in.
They asked if you had a guard dog, I think.
Yeah, and I just put some ugly bitch up there.
That chick was horrendous.
She was heinous.
Yeah.
And then people were asking if I had my pistol with me next to the pool, so I took a picture of my table next to me, and of course the pistol's there with a little glass of beer, and my phone was on the table too. And they're like, "How did you take a picture? What, do you have 2 iPhones?" And I said, "Why, yes, you are." So I took a picture of my 2 phones and the gun and the beer laying on there. And they're like, "Well, how did you take that picture?"
And how did you?
With the iPad.
Oh, yeah, right, there you go.
I thought it would be kind of funny to do. And,
right.
And then someone asked if I had hollow points, so of course I have to send that picture.
At least you're openly admitting you got 2 phones nowadays.
Yeah, well, I couldn't do that when I was going out with, the model. She would have been very upset.
Hey, do you
2 phones.
Did you get your new helicopter yet?
I got the other one out of the tree.
Is that what you found it?
That's my mullet shot.
Yeah, why are you growing a mullet?
I don't know. I just think it's kind of funny. I got
there's a reason.
No, there's no reason. I just completely...
Somebody told you look good with longer hair.
No one ever said that.
Ant saw Joe Dirt, and he's like, you know what? Fuck it.
The only thing I'm growing is lazy. Oh, I have to go to...
What's up with the helicopters?
I got the other one out of the tree. Actually,
why was it in the tree?
My buddy Vinny got out of the tree. He went to the house, knocked on the door like children. Hey, mister, I got to get my helicopter out of your tree. Yeah, that was the one that was stuck in the tree. But I'm getting kind of good at flying that thing around. It's pretty fun.
Why are you getting a new one? There's better shit out there now?
No, I'm not getting a new one. Who said that? Oh, my goodness. No, I got the old one out of the tree.
You should get 2, so now you could film the one in the air.
Well, I was taking some pictures.
Would be cool, too.
I was filming it with the with my iPhone. Because when you hover the thing, you can put it up wherever you want and just put the goddamn controller down. Put the iPad down, and you just take pictures with it. And then people were saying, you know, do your neighbors get mad? Because I was kind of hovering in their yard the other day. But I don't spy on them or anything. Right. So they're, you know, not going to get mad at that.
Dan Miller is schooling me and Jimmy.
Oh, good.
Or Jimmy and I. Opie and Jimmy, do you guys know what makes a gun illegal? Possession by a criminal. Criminals break laws. That's why they're called criminals. The problem isn't with the amount of guns in existence. The problem is behavioral.
Yes.
Do you see that?
Well, thanks for schooling me, Dan Miller.
That's just right there, Dan Miller. This is why you can't have a discussion, and it's because of horses' asses like Dan Miller.
It's not as easy as that, Dan Miller.
We understand that criminals cause criminals do the shooting.
Yeah.
But the fact is there is an abundance of illegal guns out there. So I don't need to hear the basic argument that trigger doesn't pull itself. I get it. I get it. But the bottom line is there's too many illegal guns out there. There's too many floating around. There are.
Well, there's a lot of there's a lot of illegal things that are very easily accessible. Unfortunately, guns, one of them.
Guns are the ones I'm worried about falling. I don't care if drugs fall into people's hands and they do it, and I know that can cause them to do things to other people, but that's them.
Whenever I make that analogy, I'm never trying to compare the danger between one or the other. I'm just comparing the availability and why they're available, and the fact that passing more laws rarely. What a big ass on that chick. Jesus.
I'm not really sure.
What is she?
Sorry.
What does she do? Does she?
She's one of our volleyball players.
Volleyball? Oh, okay.
What do you think? I'm not really sure.
No, I don't like that.
It looks like the ass belongs on another body.
Yes. It looks photoshopped.
Thank you, Power Dumpling, but I'm going to go with a fail on this picture.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
I'm sorry.
I don't like that one at all.
If you have a big ass like that, you got to have bigger boobies.
Yeah.
It's got to be more proportionate. Yeah. Keep trying, though. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll continue.
Oh, no, I was pretty much done. Yeah. It's just there are a lot of illegal guns out there.
I want to thank Dan Miller because I was schooled. Thank you, Dad. I was schooled on that one.
Dan Miller, shut your face. Enough of your obsessive argument. He sounds like one of those obsessive guys. We get it. Guns don't shoot themselves. No one is saying they do. No one is saying that you should spank the guns. I'm saying there's too many illegal ones floating around.
Well, unless they make the laws that are in place right now and start enforcing them instead of legislating new laws that just affect legal gun owners.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Let's really.
I think you make the penalties way harsher.
Yeah. Harsh.
Because people ask me, like, "What's your solution?"
But these guys aren't scared of going to jail because they're carrying guns so they don't get killed. Like, for them, the penalty is getting shot.
Right.
So the idea of going to jail isn't scary because they're carrying guns so they don't get shot.
I think it's a whole spectrum, and if you make the penalties much harsher, you're gonna weed some of those people out.
Yeah.
I really believe that.
God damn, look at Christian Bale.
You're not going to get rid of all of them, obviously, ever.
Christian Bale, we're going over there to Aurora.
Yeah.
Going to the hospital, saying hi.
Well,
laying down some flowers.
That's all about guilt.
You think?
Oh, God, yeah. You're the star of the movie, and you hear what happened. You're like, it's killing you inside. Yeah. I'm sure he's a good guy on top of it, but he's like, I gotta go there. What's that?
Motorcycle, high-speed chase.
In and out.
Jesus. You think it's guilt, though?
Oh, there's got to be a lot of guilt associated with that. I'm not saying he's not a good guy.
I don't think so. Wow, I think he's just.
You're the star of the movie, and you know indirectly because you were starring in this movie, people are now dead. That's got to play with your mind a little bit.
I wouldn't think that would.
You don't think that would come to mind? Of course it would.
You're just in a movie. How somebody interprets anything or twists it around or uses it.
I think indirectly you're feeling, holy fuck.
Could have been any movie.
I guess.
You know.
But it was the movie he was in.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Hey, either way, he did a great thing yesterday. So.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And no fanfare on his part. It wasn't like, hey, film me.
Right.
Like, I didn't see any real video of it. I guess
a couple of pictures that
some
people
still
tweeted.
Pics.
We should take a break. When we get back, I saw a headline. I don't even know what this means. Brett Favre is thinking about coming back to football. Could someone look that up?
It can't be.
Yeah, he's coaching high school football.
Wow. But see how they do it on the news?
Of course.
They showed a clip of him in an NFL uniform.
Oh boy.
I think it was the Vikings, and you're sitting there like, really? They don't. Why can't they just say, yeah, he's going to coach some dumb football team that has nothing to do with the NFL?
Because no one would care about that. It's more intriguing if they say he'll be Brett Favre back involved in football.
Right. They got my attention. I'm like, what? What's that about? So, also Penn State. We didn't talk about Penn State yesterday. We ran out of time, but
yeah, we kind of didn't we?
Yeah, did we talk about this with the sanctions? No,
we talked about the sanctions.
Not yesterday.
No. When did we talk about it?
Well, the day before that all went down.
This whole thing is a blur to me.
I know. There was we were going to talk about the picture in the paper where everyone was so shocked that the sanctions were so harsh.
Yeah.
People very delusional over there.
They certainly are.
Extremely delusional. And now we got a clip of a Penn State fan comparing the sanctions to...
Oh, no, the Aurora shooting.
No.
To?
9/11.
9/11.
Oh, my God.
We got the audio next. And our fine mayor, Mayor Bloomberg.
Yeah.
What'd she say?
Right.
Well, wants to maybe go after the alcohol thing next.
Oh, there you go.
Cool.
All right.
Because he's not going to stop. He's not going to go after Nathan's, and he's going to continue to have armed bodyguard. He really is do as I say, not as I do. What an arrogant, rich douchebag this guy is.
Hey.
I'm trying
now. I'm nice.
I'm trying to stay strong with the sugary drink thing.
Yeah.
But they have a picture in the paper of this lawmaker or I don't know, whoever the fuck, someone on the committee, whatever.
Yeah.
Holding a giant cup.
A big giant.
Just a giant. This is how much soda you could get type cup.
Yeah.
But I'm still trying to stay strong on this one. It's in the paper if you want to check it out. It's giant. I think she could put it on her head.
But you could also
cover her entire head.
Couldn't you buy a Diet Coke that's that big too? Well,
the Diet Coke is really bad with all the shit they have in there. Diet Coke is dangerous. It's all the chemicals they use.
It's a weak fucking thing to go after. It's the government getting involved where they don't fucking. But if you want to punish big fatzos, we're not covering you.
Right.
How about that? You want to fucking eat that much and drink that much? You're paying double the airline. Make them pay that way. Like if people want to be big and fat and they're willing to pay those penalties, that's their right. Just don't fucking cry when you can't cram into an airline seat. Just don't fucking cry when it's been seen that your constant eating and obesity is making you sick in the hospital and the rest of us don't want to pay for it.
Yeah, you slob.
But you have the right to do it.
I'm just saying the size of the cup was
huge. Right?
Made me a little weak. Like, all right, I'm hanging in there though.
Hang in.
All right, hit something, E-Rock.
Gun crime, things like this, gang-related violence, it's going to be minorities. Just wiping each other out. Black on black crime. Black on white crime. Fucking behave. How about you do that? Make a movie called Rolling for Behave. Tell them to behave. I want to see you make a movie called Rolling for Behave. Rolling for Behave. Tell them to behave. I want to see you make a movie called Rolling for Behave. Rolling for Behave. Tell them to behave.
Sirius XM. Sirius XM. Yeah, this is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Right now? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we have at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars leading the perilous fight are the ramparts we won, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang clear, Glover's bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of free and the home of their
How many years ago was that, E-Rock?
22 years ago.
Holy shit, 22 years ago.
What?
Come on. There's no way.
Roseanne's national anthem, 22 years ago.
Wow,
Where was it that she sang that?
That was at a, I'm going to go with Padres game. I'm going to go Padres.
That was 1990.
Oh, I nailed it!
Damn.
A win for me. I didn't look that shit up.
They're roasting her on Comedy Central now.
Oh, I know.
Cool.
She's crazy.
She
you don't
is.
want them roasting her?
What? I am. No issue with that. I like Roseanne.
She's that shit.
Yeah, I like her.
Why don't they ask you to do those?
They'll give me nothing.
Why though? What's their problem with you?
There's somebody.
There's
or a
obviously
couple-
some kind of problem with
There's
you.
always been an issue with me there.
Why?
Because I just, for whatever reason, am not what they like.
Did you piss someone off?
I don't know, or even care at this point.
It's so obvious you should be part of some of these things.
Well, not even if it, not
or
even
at least asked.
But they haven't been good to me since they were booking a show called Premium Blend.
Wow.
It's why I never did a special for them, because they made me wait and wait and wait, and they kept passing me over. It's like, it is what it is.
I was passed over.
That's exactly what it is. You start to feel like Fredo.
Ugh.
And then I did Tough Crowd and stuff with that, but that was all Colin. That had nothing to do with that.
Right.
True.
So, and then they gave me the one roast, but only because it was a later replacement, and Saget requested me. After Tough Crowd went off the air, not one thing. So,
Jesus.
That's 10 years ago.
yeah, they give me
almost 10.
and they. I could have done a special for them, and I did that one thing for Stefano, but you know, I have
But in
no,
general, they just.
And I know Doug, the guy that runs it. Like I know, I have no relationship with Comedy Central at all. I don't hate them. I just have zero relationship with them.
Yeah.
And that's their choice.
Jams.
But whatever. I mean, it's fine. Not everybody's going to love you. It is what it is.
Hey, I think we got to start promoting our Chicago gig.
Yes.
Because we're very excited. We're going to be there in a couple weeks at this point, right?
Friday, August 10th.
3 weeks?
115 Bourbon Street. And that's on 115th Street in Marionette Park. It's right outside Chicago. The doors are open at 3, maybe a little bit earlier. Get there. And it's going to be fun. Sam will be doing something. We'll all be there. We're going to try to get some good guests because Comical Cons is happening in Chicago. So we should be able to get some guests from Comic-Con. And the oddest thing you own, you need to, we have to encourage you guys, bring stuff down for a cash prize. Bring the oddest thing you own down.
Yeah.
And we'll bring you on stage or whatever.
So like a Pawn Stars thing with it.
Yes.
We're going to have chip impressions. And I want to see a look for Chip, so it's called Chip Off the Old Block. Because you'll see at these Comic-Con, the new video is up right now. Sam put it up last night. It's actually very funny. And I'm wearing different hats in these next series of videos. Because people recognize me too much. I don't know what to do for Chip's look.
Yeah.
There has to be a look for it. Because what happens is when people recognize me as a comic, I've had guys actually stop me and go, "Why are you talking like that?"
Oh, no.
Which is embarrassing, but it kills the bit. And then people who do just recognize me are laughing along with the bit.
Right. You don't want that.
And I don't want to do a Borat thing where they're freaked out. But I just want them to think that an asshole is interviewing them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want them to realize I'm a comic doing a bit.
The uncomfortableness of it all.
The visual brings the whole thing together, man. I mean, the audio's hilarious, but now when you see the faces and the stupid elephant hat that's way too tight on your head.
It's a cloth hat that goes over my head with an elephant trunk.
God.
And 2 giant ears.
It's like knitted.
And boy, does that woman get fucking hot under the collar.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And we're doing Worst Breath, which will be judged by our own E-Rock. So if your breath is bad or you want to make your breath bad.
Yeah, I want to thank E-Rock for volunteering to be the judge for that contest. That was very nice of him.
Yeah.
Thanks, E-Rock, for volunteering.
I don't remember
You
that.
did volunteer for this one, right?
No, I think it's nobody here wants to do this, so we'll make E-Rock do it.
You were giraffe.
Is that what you're feeling?
No, I think that's what you said.
Oh. Oops.
But I'm glad to do it.
Thank you. This young intern brings everything with one trip.
One trip.
Should have made another trip for this. Spoon and another trip for
Coffee, spoon,
young Connor's trying.
cottage cheese.
Young Connor.
Connor's a good boy.
Wait, he brought everything at once, though?
This kid's a stud.
That's pretty impressive,
He balances it all on his giant cock.
Is he the
doesn't
best?
That's Rob.
Is Rob the best guy?
Yeah, but Sal has a huge issue with Rob because Sal thinks that Rob is very cocky. Rob threw some garbage at Sal's face the other day.
Damn!
Just as a goof.
Oh, you mean figuratively, like he was bad-mouthing him?
No, like he
literally threw
crumpled
garbage
up
in his
some
face.
garbage and threw it in
Oh,
his
how about
face.
that?
He described Eric's shirt as shit brown.
I heard shit brown. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
That's right. Good for Rob.
Rob and his webbed feet, kind of thinking that
he's the webbed foot guy.
Here comes Sal DeRosa.
Sal DeRosa.
Hi, Sal.
He was pissed.
Glasses.
What's the fucking with those glasses?
When's your internship up, Sal?
What's up?
Oh.
When's your internship up?
Hopefully, I get a good grade and might be able to get a
Way to
job
go
here.
with it. Thanks. Way to not know how to do anything. What do you got on Rob?
That motherfucker threw shit at me the other day.
Uh-oh. What kind of shit?
He was like wiping himself off with these fucking paper towels.
Yeah.
And he thought he'd be cute by fucking throwing at me. It caught me completely off guard.
And what'd you do?
I used some words.
He's pretty fucking
Words.
cocky, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I'm cocky too, but like he does it in a
cocksure.
fucking stupid way.
Cocksure.
Next time he does that, you punch him in the teeth.
Oh, damn.
You got my permission.
Sal is very prideful of not being an intern anymore, even though it's been like, well, I don't know, 3 weeks or something. But he's very like,
3 weeks.
It's been about 3 weeks.
He's like, I'm not an intern. You can't throw things at me. You are an intern. And the rest of us are like, whatever, you're all interns.
It was still a dick thing to do. I would never do that to anyone on staff when I was an intern.
That's true. It was disrespectful is the thing.
Disrespectful, but
Sal
you know
was
what? It was badass.
It was fucking fucking
badass.
badass.
He showed some balls, but fuck him, though.
Sal doesn't like that he's not getting staff respect from the intern. He's getting intern bullshit.
Let me tell you,
He
that
should
Rob,
get respect.
he would never throw a paper towel at me.
Right.
He wouldn't do it.
Knows
What would
better.
you do, Sam, if he did that to you?
The rest of his semester would be horrible for him.
Living hell.
Living hell.
But Sal's got no power, so
He's got nothing.
you might as well just shit all over him.
That's how Rob feels.
You might as well
The
still be
intern.
an intern at this point.
I know, right?
Well, how come
And
we
rightly
didn't?
It's going to take some time.
Poor Rob. He's just getting beat up in here. He's not defending himself.
Yeah.
Well,
But at least Rob knows how to bring the banana, the cottage cheese, and the
one
coffee
trip.
in one trip.
In one trip.
Unlike yesterday where Connor had to take 2 trips to do that task.
He's not confident. He's just working on it.
That was weird, though.
Yeah.
Connor's a
That
weird
was
dude.
really strange. Yeah. All right, we're done with you, Sal. All
right.
It's not going.
Connor's
I'm going to go back to, photocopying some stuff.
Great.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
So what else about Chicago? That's it?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a very, very fun trip. I'm really looking. I'm doing a gig Saturday night with Artie, Nick, and Attell. But I'm honestly looking forward to this broadcast and from hanging out a couple days in Chicago. I love
I've been learning about Chicago by listening to the police scanner out of Chicago
How close
on a
are we to
nightly
that shit?
basis. Well, I think half of the 3 people that were shot in Chicago were shot just around the area that we're going to.
Get out of here.
We'll be fine.
I hear it's the south side of Chicago, the baddest part of town. If you go down there, you better just beware of a man named Leroy Brown. What?
that's right.
Bad Leroy Brown,
the baddest man in the whole damn town.
Do you know where Jim Croce knew him from? They were in the Army together.
Really?
And Leroy Brown was a big, funny dude who went AWOL.
Yeah?
Just one of those guys, and he came back to get his pay, and they arrested him.
They did, huh?
Yeah,
That's
he's a real dude.
That's a bad dude
He's
right
a
there.
real dude.
Oh.
Bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in the
I like Jim Croce.
Ah, he was great, dude.
Oh, storyteller guy.
Yeah, another Harry Chapin type dude. Is that weird accent?
Yeah.
He leaves the S's off things.
Yeah.
He like.
Every
Yeah, he's the best.
Custom Continental. He got a Eldorado too. He got a 32 gun. Pocket for fun. He got a razor in his shoe.
Well, he came strapped.
Yeah, really.
You know what happened to Leroy Brown? He tried to fuck Doris at the bar.
Yep.
And Doris was married to a guy who didn't play games.
No.
He fucking beat up Leroy Brown and left his feet. Okay.
Didn't like that at all.
I'm all about volleyball pictures today. Women's volleyball pictures. Thank you.
I would steep that little bikini bottom in my tea.
Wow, Sports Guy 307, would you?
Yes.
I would just say soak. Why do you have to say steep and make us all look
like what
stupid?
you do with tea.
I know
You
that's
let
what
it
you actually
steep.
do, but most
Yes.
people would just say soak.
Oh, let it steep.
All right, so Chicago is going to be great. We can't wait. We really can't wait. It's hard to talk about the live broadcast because we got so much other shit to talk about, but please show up. We don't even know if we're going to have a crowd.
Did you know J. Scott Hallman? He's a comedian. Did we have him on, or did I just talk about him? He's that funny Southern dude. He was like from Alabama, and he was a stand-up that I know well. But he would do a joke about getting into a fucking hot tub and how you have to lower your balls. And because he talked in this other way, and he would go, "You got to let those rascals steep a bit," which always made me laugh. That he called his balls rascals, and you got to let them steep a bit. That's the other time I heard steep.
Before you can just plunge in, yeah.
Let those rascals steep a bit. He's a funny dude, man.
It's good.
Oh, wow. Someone is turning me on to some Russian track star. I'm all about the Olympics now.
Yeah, you're going to be watching the Olympics? When does that kick up? When do they
Like
start
in a day
that
or
whole
two,
thing?
right?
I could literally care less about
Yeah,
them.
it's
I just
Olympics.
That means you care.
No.
Oh, man.
I could care less, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, not much. I could care not much less. By the way, I know what I want to start collecting now. Oh. And a couple of them are very expensive. But I think we looked them up already. The 8-inch action figures from the 70s. There's only a few of them. That's why. Because I had them when I was a kid, and they were my favorite toy.
From what though?
I want to say they were Mego.
Mego. Oh yeah.
Mego. MEGO. These 8-inch like action figures. They were really awful, like of Thing and Cap. I just saw Thor one for $5,000.
Let's see.
I think they made Kiss ones.
No, but I had those.
If this is an original, the price could be through the roof.
Look up Mego like Spy. They're awful looking action figures.
You know, you're talking auction prices, and 30% goes to the auction house. That's retail. I have to make some money. It's going to be in my shop for a while. I'll give you $200.
Yeah, but look, it's in the original box. I mean, it's never been opened.
$225. That's my last
There's
offer.
a little bit of wear and tear on the back because I used it to beat my son.
$225. Well, he said $225. That's what you're going to have to take. All right. I'll do it. All right, write them up, chum.
Now go to eBay.
Which one's?
Oh, the Mego Museum. Yay!
You found it.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Sam, no.
Sam.
Oh,
God,
sucker. Sam.
Which collection do you want?
I was shushed.
Why are you shushing people?
You don't shush the boss.
Everybody was shushed.
Superheroes. Go to the top one, 8-inch figures. Because I had when I was a kid, these were my favorite toy. Were these fucking Migos?
They all have the same body but different fabric
Oh,
clothes.
terrible!
Yeah.
Why do you want those?
Go to eBay.
They're
'cause
awesome.
They
No,
are
they're not.
fucking collectible, and
Yeah?
there's something that reminds me of when I was a kid. I loved them.
So what? You save them for 25 years and you get $5 per.
There you go.
No, these are more
$5 on your back on your
like.
investment.
Look at the Riddler. Look,
Yeah.
I had that when I was a kid.
You know what? I kind of remember that.
73. It's 7 5/8. He's wearing the awful. He's naked with the fucking purple hand. It's terrible.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
love
that
the
is
Riddler.
bad.
How much is that in the box? It's only $100 bucks.
$100.
I want that Riddler.
It's only $100 and it came out 30 years ago.
Yeah, but it's
That's
not money.
An investment.
Some of them are
collecting.
Some of them
What are you
are
collecting?
Look at the Thor one and Captain America online. They're expensive.
Collecting sucks.
Yeah, it's okay.
No, it's fun.
Unless
They're
you have a
greatest.
Honus Wagner, collecting sucks.
But it's not an
Do you
investment.
collect it?
Yes, right, it's not an
Anything besides guns?
Yeah, just
I realized that's how I was saying that.
guns. Oops. No, I really don't collect
Does
things.
this turn you on at all?
Awesome.
Nah.
They're kind of
see why I
cool
want that,
for a
right?
If you had a
nostalgic
Mego
thing, but
collection, I would just want to be at your house looking at your Migos all
oh
day.
man,
You lying?
really?
No.
But there's only a select few of them. I don't want 200 of them. There might be 10 or 12 of them that I had when I was a kid in that whole superhero collection from that series.
You should have told us this before your birthday passed. See, we
I
could've
didn't
got you
know,
a few
dude.
of
I
these.
didn't know.
Instead of a horrible
She'd have
stripper.
loved that.
Go hop.
Still feel bad about that. Even though she sort of what, showed cleavage by the end?
Oh, no, she showed her big tits and her nipples.
Oh, to you, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
To you, yeah. That's what we negotiated. I forgot. All right.
That's in good condition.
It's in great shape. Look at Thor. He's still got the plastic thing on his head.
Looks like a tranny.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, these are awesome.
They're great, right?
Yeah.
I want to get these. Yay, me go.
So buy a few of them.
Instead of you go, we go.
They're only $100 on eBay. Buy a couple.
No, that one's $1,200.
Yeah,
$1,400.
Oh.
Jesus. I'm not going to spend that.
Oh, this is what you got to get.
What the fuck is that?
All of them. Thor, Captain America, Iron Man, and the Hulk. That's the motherfucking Avengers.
But how come the fucking back... They usually have these big back cards. How come these don't have them? I guess they were different boxes.
Oh,
yeah.
Boy. Oh, boy.
Just a variant.
How much is this for all four of them?
$900. You got $900.
Do that. Just get that. Start there.
I don't know what these are worth. I got an expert that could come down and take a look at these. My toy expert in Vegas.
Look at the Hulk's awful arms. I love these. These were just terrible toys.
That is terrible, yeah.
I had all of them. I fucking love these Mego.
So where are they?
Very primitive.
Maybe your mom still has
Dude,
them.
but they would beat up even then. I would want these. But I remember the fucking shape of the box, and there's the plastic. So when you held the box, you could feel the hard bottom of the box, and you touched the top, and you could feel the little give of the plastic, and you knew it was a doll, like a toy.
Oh, when it was wrapped up. Oh.
Fucking you knew it was like one of the fucking.
Say
noise.
action figure, not a doll, you fucking
we go
pissy-eyed fag.
You're bumming out Anthony's father.
Jesus Christ.
Somewhere.
Yeah, look at that, Mr. Stretch Man, the fucking
No, it's
fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic.
Whatever he is.
That's fantastic.
It's my nickname for myself. How much is
Mr.
that?
Stretch Man.
$3,000.
Jimmy's such a little.
Jimmy
That's
is
too
really
much.
a little sweet boy.
He's just a little boy
That's too
sometimes.
much.
He's
Rolling
such a
got-
sweet
How much
boy.
is that fucker?
Lizard?
You look at the fucking lizard. Good luck getting that fucking cheap.
$2,600.
Exactly.
Why is that too much? The amount of money you supposedly spend on other things. Why wouldn't you just say
That's
all right.
crazy.
Well, I'm not saying it's, because I'm having my
buy 'em.
apartment redone. I want to have a
Treat
display.
yourself.
Who's that?
Treat yourself.
I don't want the Kiss ones. I already had them. Go to the bottom.
Oh, man.
Those are not the original boxes anyway. I don't need this shit.
They're loose.
What is this? Right
They're
there.
loose.
Mego.
I guess
Who's
that's
that?
a problem.
That's a custom.
Oh,
They got to be in the boxes.
Custom.
The original boxes.
Oh, nobody
You don't want
wants
the
that.
custom.
Justice Society. Eat my balls. Justice this.
Roland
Fucking
got
cock.
like 6 boxes of wrestling toys shipped to him yesterday.
I saw
What's
the
that?
tweet.
What
Oh,
a
boy.
great day it was.
And
Was it?
Did you get any?
Yeah, I got like
He tweeted him
3 boxes
coming out of here
worth.
with 2 boxes filled with
Damn.
shit.
It was awesome.
I said, wow, there's a bunch of shit.
You know who's really going to be
That's
happy
his
about
other
that?
shit.
Who?
Yes, I'm sure.
You know what made her happy?
What?
I didn't spend money on them.
Oh, that's
there you
a
go.
plus. Can I
Make you happy, too.
Can I turn people
yeah.
on to an Olympic athlete,
Oh,
please? What do you got? Is that another
I
car
guess
chase?
the end of the motorcycle chase. The guy's trying to put his bike down gently as the cop is coming toward him and knowing he's just going to be fucking thrown to the ground.
Yeah. Can I turn you on to an Olympic athlete? Because it's all about the Olympics in 2 days.
Please.
41 bartender, thank you. Let's meet Daria, D-A-R-Y-A, Sam, please.
Diarrhea.
Daria.
Cha-cha-cha.
Daria.
What is it? D-A-Y-R?
D-A-R-Y-A.
Daria.
Okay.
And then go with Klashina. K-L-I-S-H-I-N-A. Russian track star.
Oh,
Look
my
at this
God.
bitch.
Her face alone is
Look at
fucking
this bitch.
very... Oh,
Look
man.
at this.
Ooh,
I am
fucking
rooting
egg.
for Russia to win a few
Holy
medals.
shit.
Holy fuck. There's one where she's showing some see-through shit. Go to the
Very
little...
very athletic.
She's got a little baby doll picture online somewhere.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She's pretty.
Nope,
You know
that's
what
not
kind
the
of
one.
shape you got to be in to fuck her, though? Like, literally. Is that
Yeah.
a big pussy?
Yeah, it's a big pussy.
Or a cock.
That's not the best picture of her, by the way.
What is she, a little gymnast?
What does she
Probably
do?
has vomit breath.
Track?
With a see-through.
Holy
she's wearing
shit,
a,
where is that? Oh, that one in the teddy.
Yeah, there
thing.
you go.
She's wearing a little
little teddy.
wearing a teddy.
Oh, look, she's wearing me. Did you get it, Gregory?
Whoa, hello.
yeah.
Small, big, dark arolas.
Small boobs, but big, yeah.
Yeah, she got them nips.
Nippies.
I like a big, dark areola. She looks like Jan Brady in the fucking middle years.
A little bit.
Yeah, like a little fucking Jan
Yeah.
Brady.
She's all right.
Jan
She's one of those
Brady.
broads, though. One picture, she looks great, and the next one, you're like,
I don't know.
You know what I
she
mean?
looked pretty good in those other pictures, too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Hey, Gun sales spike in Colorado after massacre.
Happens
no
every
surprise
time.
there, right?
People start thinking, they're going to put out some restrictions, so let's buy them up now.
Right. And then violent theater scene to be cut from upcoming Gangster Squad movie. This drives me nuts.
That's weird.
This is stupid. This is knee-jerk shit.
Yeah. That's like The Watch. The movie The Watch was supposed to be called Neighborhood Watch. And they took that out because of the Trayvon Martin thingy.
Why?
It's like, and now it's like called The Watch. You don't know what the fuck it could be about a fucking wristwatch.
That's just dumb.
Knows.
That's just dumb shit we do that means nothing in the end.
It means nothing. You're right.
It really means nothing.
Not putting out the Batman comic. It just means nothing.
See, so they're getting rid of the scene from the Gangster Squad movie.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they get rid of, and I don't want this, but it's the Batman movie itself that might, bring up some crazy fucking visuals.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, yeah.
But they know taking that out of the theaters would be absolutely crazy. That's a juggernaut. Not.
Can't do that.
I said it wrong, didn't I? Yeah. And I try to save myself. Not.
Like
not. And then I panicked that I didn't know. And I said, fuck, if I say it both ways, someone will...
It's hilarious, though.
I know, I really panicked there. But if you want to, do something... you would take the Batman movie out of theaters.
Yeah. Oh, that Josh Brolin's in that movie?
Nick Nolte again.
Josh Brolin's
Emma
a good
Stone,
actor.
Sean Penn, damn it.
He's better than his father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that drives you nuts when they do that, Jimmy? The knee-jerk shit?
Oh,
unnecessary.
Jesus.
It really is, right?
Oh, look, they're shooting up a movie theater.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
there's no... But look...
They must not like that.
It's like... But to imply that something that real happened... Why wouldn't you leave this in?
Jeez, they come through the screen.
I would love to see that scene.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, no. It's going to inspire people to do it. It's just, they're such assholes in Hollywood. They're such shallow reactors.
Right.
They're shallow in their reaction.
Very
if you're
good.
that against violence, then don't put a fucking shooting scene in any movie, you dummies. Because people get shot every day. They still make movies about fucking gangbangers.
Yeah.
They get shot in Chicago every day.
Isn't there a real chance that there would be a copycat guy that will go to another Batman movie? So if you really are worried, that's what you really should do. I don't want that. Trust
me,
I don't want that
aspect of it. Is
but that's
copying. Yeah.
Right. That is. There's a chance of that happening.
Yeah.
Much greater than this shit with this one scene they're taking out of that movie.
I guess they feel people will find it disturbing sitting there watching.
And I walked
like,
by my local theater, and they just had an NYPD guy out there, and you're like, what is he really doing?
What's that going to do?
He's just standing outside the theater.
Waste of resources.
And you can't frisk anyone, so you don't know who might be going into the Batman movie with something.
Yeah.
So that's fake shit too.
Yeah, that's
like a deter anyone. You can even see
symbolism.
the guys like, yeah, this is what I got to do for a while. He doesn't want to be there, and he knows in his heart that there's really nothing he's preventing.
And he can't do anything. Yeah, the police, like I said, were on scene in Aurora before anything even happened. They were there for crowd control, and you can't be closer than that, and it still happens. So I don't know what one NYPD guy is going to do.
And nothing against the NYPD. We support you guys, but
they even know it's a joke.
They know it's a joke, right?
Yeah. They know it's a fucking joke.
It's fake safety.
It's just another fucking detail for them to have to go to. That's all they see it as.
Right.
Yeah.
Freaking Sherman Hemsley.
Old Sherm.
74.
Old George Jefferson.
He was a nice man.
All right, E-Rock. You know how many radio stations are doing this exact thing
radio station
right now?
I guess one of the songs you're going to play for me.
Yeah, that's true.
I told you my grandmother used to hate when we would be watching the Jeffersons and I would talk through the theme song because she's like, I only get to hear that once a week.
She loved this song?
Oh, she loved it. And I would talk through it.
Did she, was she sitting there kind of, moving to it? Or?
Yeah, I would probably just jump around and clap and look for attention. Like,
Jimmy.
up the hill!
You ruined it for her.
But TV theme songs used to be huge.
Yeah.
And you bring up a good point. You couldn't really record it and play when you wanted.
No.
You had to wait.
Moving on up.
You had to wait for this shit.
I was watching an episode linked to Entertainment Weekly last night, which I hate Entertainment Weekly. But the episode was funny. There was a funny scene between George. And can you go to Entertainment Weekly, Sam, before I bite your fingertips? There's a funny, you know how they touched race back then?
Yeah.
That they just don't touch anymore.
And as Sam finds that clip, I just want to say I'm really surprised at the lack of moving on up tweets.
Oh, no, I've seen
Twitter.
a lot.
I'm really surprised that no one really went with that angle.
Hit on that he's moving on up.
I don't understand why you wouldn't go with that one. It's very obvious.
I was listening to
holy shit,
some TV show theme yesterday. It was the Magnum PI one, and you're like, remember, because they used to play them on the radio. Like
of course.
The Rockford Files, someone's bringing up here. Like, those are...
They used to put out compilations.
Greatest American Hero.
Remember then you used to get a CD filled with them? Filled with all the movie, TV movie themes?
I heard
TV
this yesterday.
show
I'm thinking,
themes? Excuse me.
this is kind of a cool song.
Yeah.
This is a cool little instrumental. Ding, ding. This is Magnum.
Yeah, nowadays you don't
all
really think about
synthesizer.
TV theme songs, do you?
Yeah.
The newer ones just suck, right?
And the Rockford Files one was a big hit, too. Remember that back in the day? Yeah, remember this one? Jim Rockford. I've been watching that Me TV channel. I guess Bill Burr's hooked on that one, too.
Yeah, that's all he talks about on his podcast.
It's so
now.
fucking... It's hilarious. They got, like... I've been watching Cannon, a Quinn Martin production. Cannon. Just some big fat fucking insurance investigator. Who came up with that pitch? It's a big fat insurance investigator.
I don't remember the name of the show, but when Bill found that channel, he just was twittering every time a woman got slapped in this episode, and he was up to 4.
I think it was the Rockford Files.
It was?
It might have been the Rockford Files, but they have like Gunsmoke or Bonanza. Me, it's a great fucking dumb channel. But if you leave it on too long, you'll wake up to paid programming for the Postivac. Why give up the best part of life from your life when you can have life with Postivac?
Aren't they getting sued or something?
Yeah.
They're shutting down?
Yeah, they started doing some insurance and Medicaid, Medicare shit that was a little shady for the cock pump.
Yeah.
This scene is this is a Jefferson. What's happening is they're in George's house, and Tom and Helen, you know, the interracial couple,
Yes.
the white man, the black wife, are arguing about something. I think she lost his pen or something at home. So George and Louise are there. But this is just a funny moment. It might be a second away, but you could play it from there, I guess.
I might have taken it to do the marketing list.
You wrote with it?
What are you supposed to do with a pen? Paint the wall?
Don't you know what a strange hand can do to the nib? They don't make nibs like that anymore.
Look, you two. I don't like no arguments in my house. You stay out of this, Louise. If you want to have an argument, you take it upstairs to your own apartment where it belongs.
Just as soon as I find out what happened to my pen. Now, Helen, where is it?
It's around, maybe in the kitchen.
Okay, and I'd better find it or I'm going to turn that apartment upside down.
Tom, you're just being plain silly.
No, I'm not. I have to do my work now. I'm ready to do my work now. But I can't because of you. You just don't understand. You know what you are? You are a...
Uh-oh, here it comes. He's going to say that.
You're damn right I'm going to say it. You are a woman, a typical woman.
That's a terrible thing to say.
I don't think that's so terrible. I thought he was going to call her.
John!
That's great.
Is that
payoff.
great?
Yeah, great payoff.
That's awesome. How old was he when he filmed that scene?
He was 74 now. So that's probably
So he always
76.
played old. He played old. So that's 36 years ago. He's only 38 there.
Yeah.
He looks way older.
Wow.
God damn, he was
really.
He was a.
Crazy.
I told you he was doing stand up at one point, and he'd come on stage, and it wasn't a full house. And me and Voss would go to Caroline's, and we did sets with him, and we took him down to the Comedy Cellar to hang out and eat wings. And he parking by Washington Square Park, and then walking with Sherman Hemsley. Saget might be close now, but he's the most recognizable guy.
Oh, man.
Literally, nobody...
Doesn't matter what age, yeah.
Homeless guys were like, do the walk! Every fucking
shit.
person yelled to him. Every single person knew who he was. Really a nice man.
I loved the scene in All in the Family when Archie was at, I guess it was a party that Jefferson was throwing, and George started getting into a little bit of a spat with his mom. And Archie goes, "Hey, Jefferson, you shouldn't know how to talk to your mammy that way." And she's like, "Mammy? Who you calling mammy?" Shouldn't know how to talk to your mammy that way. Mammy.
Mother Jefferson was a great character.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
She was such an ice queen cunt.
Yes.
Hated Louise.
I gotta get all these old sitcoms.
Oh, yeah.
Norman Lear was good, dude. He was a great fucking writer of sitcom, funny TV dialogue.
And capturing the time and stuff, it was really, really good.
You know what you are? Oh, he's going to say it.
Oh, he's going to say it.
Fucking...
You just know what he meant.
Yeah.
It's great.
I thought he was going to call her George. Yeah,
George.
Call her That's hilarious.
It really is.
All right, listen.
What you are.
When we get back, we got the Penn State shit. We'll get into that. Pepsi's keeping their sponsorship for now.
That's good.
And we got the Penn State fan comparing sanctions to 9/11.
Wow, that's a bold statement.
And also, we got to figure out what the fuck is happening with the Jackson family. I'm a bit confused by this one.
I'll tell you one thing. That fucking
Paris.
Look, she's growing into a fine thing there.
She's 14.
Well, you could tell. I'm not saying right now.
She's 14.
But you could tell. You could tell what's going to happen there. She's going to be hot as fuck.
She's still in the minor leagues, though.
Yeah. You know, you could
She's
tell.
still working on
when
her.
you see a prospect playing ball.
On her curveball.
You know, from the farm team.
Yeah.
You know that, all right, when that comes up into the majors, it's going to be pretty good.
There's a lot going on here. Katherine Jackson is basically in hiding, I think. Janet Jackson is slapping the shit out of Paris.
She called her a spoiled little bitch. It's like, but of course she is.
Yeah.
She's being treated as Michael Jackson's daughter.
Right. Yeah.
If she is his daughter, yeah,
And
of course.
And Janet wasn't a spoiled little bitch.
Right.
Well, she had to live through the Joe Jackson fist years.
And it looks like
That's probably what it is.
It looks like she picked up a thing or two
Yeah.
from her father because she smacked the shit out of her. We'll get into it next. Stay there.
Life for prehistoric man was not easy. Until now, very little has been revealed about the existence of Cro-Magnon man. The concept of the chair was still a mystery, so posture was a chronic problem.
Always squatting, you're using two hands to do something. That's what they would do, always squat with their balls by the dirt, like pounding a rock into something to make fire.
Communication was, as you might imagine, primitive, so thoughts were often misconstrued.
There's no internet, you just gotta draw a picture of buffalo on the wall and go, they all know what you mean.
Without medical knowledge or technique, prehistoric man relied on less sophisticated methods to treat ailments.
You get a toothache, you just gotta lay there and chew a piece of fucking bark.
Even the simple act of sheltering oneself from the elements was a daunting task for the Neanderthal.
Hey, it's chilly, let's push that rock in front of the fucking mountainside we live in. It's too cold to go outside, so let's just shit against what would be the kitchen or the parlor.
And ferocious predators lingered around every corner.
Where's Ted? I'm Ted and I don't know what I'm doing. He was devoured by something that flew out of a tree.
Living as a caveman really sucked, didn't it?
Nothing to do except survive.
Yeah, live.
Sirius XM. Yeah, this is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Most motherfuckers don't go downstairs. It's the line when I fucking hear this song.
What song is this?
Sucked by Kids. Red Hot Chili Peppers. I've been howling ever since you were you left the studio talking about doo-doo on a stick. And I completely agree with you.
It's fucking wonderful.
When you run after somebody with doo-doo on a stick, women and men will act differently.
That was a childhood assault weapon.
Yes.
That's the assault weapon of the child.
That was the dirty bomb.
Doo-doo on a stick was like, we got to restrict children running around with doo-doo on a stick. It was the weapon to have because everyone scattered.
Women would just, girls, because
WMD.
Yeah, we were all just boys and girls, so let's... girls would just run away screaming bloody murder.
Oh, man.
Guys would run away, but they would be howling. That's the difference.
It's funny to be chased with a stick full of shit.
I don't remember one girl laughing as she's being chased by a guy with a doo-doo on a stick.
Duty stick is very, very
guys will
scary.
laugh their balls off the entire time trying to get away from the doo-doo on a stick.
Because I kept trying to, in this dumb Chip video, like, there was a couple of references to doo-doo on a stick where Chip would mention it, and finally I got one out, but Sam was right. Like, I kept laughing.
It's too funny.
I crack up a bunch of times in this, and you can't see it because we had to edit around it. But I kept trying to say doo-doo on a stick, and I'm laughing.
It's hilarious how much you're laughing at it, because it's such a funny thing.
The other thing, to everybody who's noticing the shaky camera work, if you're laughing while you're watching the video, what do you think I was doing while I was filming it?
Yeah, you're right there.
I know. People just sit back and enjoy the show, please.
In the middle of also we were, in the middle of a packed Comic-Con, so people are knocking into me, and I'm just trying not to giggle.
That's why the best cameramen are the ones with just no sense of humor, nothing.
They don't give a shit about
straight,
what's
keep it in frame,
Yep.
keep it steady. They're not laughing at anything.
Chip would be a good camera.
Where can we see these videos there, Sam?
Well, it's on Chippa TV's official YouTube channel, which is Chip TV Show.
Yeah, but you got to spell Chippa TV right.
We'll just go to YouTube/Chip TV Show.
Oh, okay.
Chip TV Show, yeah.
Chip TV Show on YouTube.
Yeah, that's where all the Chippa TV videos
Nice.
are.
And, of course, it's on our Facebook page.
Yes.
Very good. I want to thank Times Square Dave. We're talking about Olympic athletes, Anthony. The Olympics are a mere 2 days away.
Yeah, so we're paying tribute, I guess, to some of the athletes.
I heard about this girl that dances before she runs hurdles. It's a viral video, but I didn't click on it for whatever reason.
Uh-huh.
And Times Square Dave just tweeted the girl that dances before she runs hurdles. This fucking thing rules.
Yeah, let me see.
You got it there? Yeah,
Punch
here we
it
go.
up there. Let's see what she does.
Boys.
Oh, fuck, what's she doing?
This is her routine.
The slow motion.
She dances and wiggles her hips before she runs her races. And then she jumps up and down.
What's she doing? That's sexy.
How sexy is that?
Wow.
I like that.
Michelle Jenneke from Australia.
I love a girl that knows how to move. Holy
Aussie
fuck.
chick, huh? Or Austria. Where is she from?
This is her thing.
I don't know what that's an abbreviation for.
Beautiful, man.
Does she have a chance to win a medal?
Little tattoo. She's fucking hot, man.
And look, she just jumps up and down.
Wow.
She has a smile on her
man.
face.
She's like restless leg syndrome.
Look at her.
This video should have 200 million views.
I dig this one.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh, yay!
Yay! Dancing!
And she does a little hand thing. Oh, man.
How she loosens up, I guess. Her big clit's being flopped all over those undershorts.
But she does it with a smile on her face.
Wow, what a pair of legs on her.
Yeah, like a gazelle. They'll watch the gun get shot, and they all run, and she just falls on her dumb face.
Let's see her run.
I hope she loses.
Oh, man.
Michelle Jenneke.
I'm going to be looking at her this Olympics.
Jenneke.
God, I would hate that.
And go. Why aren't they running?
Because the judge is getting behind to stare at their assholes.
He wants to stare at the ass for a while.
There she is.
She's the third one in. Yay! Yay!
Man.
Yay!
Look at her jump! Look at her go.
Wow,
She's
that's
sexy
hard.
and can run?
Fuck yeah.
Damn!
So
look
she
at
might
her
medal.
go.
You couldn't even fucking nail her on a date because she just run away.
And then she's just
Wow,
smiling
she
again.
is cute.
Who's she waving at?
And then she bounces up and down again.
Oh, what a
yeah.
fucking Oh, yeah.
You see the tan lines?
She's
man.
fucking amazing.
I like this.
I have no shot with her.
Times Square Dave is my best friend today.
Dude, her
on Twitter.
fucking ass is perfect.
You should get a lot of followers
You know
for
how
this.
tight that ass is from running and doing
exactly.
hurdles?
I hope there's something wrong with it, like a giant roid from running. Like she scraped it on the fucking top of the thing.
Look at it, it's all perched up and out.
Look at that guy behind.
Look at the guy looking at
holding
the ass.
He's holding his cock.
Holding his dick.
He's holding his dick down.
Damn, look at her go. Oh, man, She's really good at this.
That's like a horse.
Oh, look at her pussy ligament.
Oh my God, look at those legs, man.
I'd bite it like a corn cob.
That's like a thoroughbred.
Yeah.
I want to see her wiggling the hips before she runs again.
Her ass was wiggling too.
Yeah. Thank you, nice lady. I just want to see her ass at the end when she pulls her shorts out of her fucking dumper.
Yeah.
Oh, I would fucking put it in my mouth. I'd suck on her shorts like I was trying to blow up a balloon in your mouth. One of those party balloons.
That's a great smile. And she's holding her bees down, her full bees.
Let me tell you, she has a fucking real future in endorsements if she just gets any medal.
Oh,
look at that!
Oh,
wiggle.
that little dance!
Oh my God!
Wow. That little dance she does. Is
I heard about this
really
video. It
hot.
is big time viral. We're a little behind on this one.
Oh, are we? God
yeah, a little
damn
bit.
it! We're always behind on the viral ones. Oh, sugar!
A little bit on this one. But
Oh,
who
sugar!
cares?
Let me see a still pic of her up in the some close up on her face. No, down,
down, you fucking
down
lunk.
the face one,
There,
you fucking
cock.
cocksucker. All right, there's something a little weird going on there.
Wow.
No,
Goofy Tina. Oh, how old is she?
Goofy.
Nah, she looks a lot younger there.
Yeah,
I think she grew into her looks. Or
Get
something.
another
She's-
one.
Sam, another one. The
Another
boss
still
wants. The
pic.
boss wants another one.
Come on, Sam. What's the matter?
Yeah, find a good
Who
one.
is this
The
bitch?
one you went for at first.
Yeah.
All right. There's some schnozola problem, but
I don't know.
Let's go down.
Wow, she does have a fucking fat.
It's very
God
wide.
damn it, Ann. She has a
Very
big.
wide.
But you know what? I wonder if that's why she's so fucking quick because she breathes through
She
that
can
big
breathe
nose.
in through
yeah.
that. What are you trying to say, Jimmy the Greek?
No, hey, black people are usually faster running. They're fucking. They probably breathe
That is
much easier
true.
in a larger nose. She has a larger nose. She's white.
Let's see.
I don't know. Now we're knocking her down.
No, that
I think it's all
dance
about
makes
the
up for it.
wiggling. When
Yeah.
you start wiggling, it makes you hotter.
And her smile. She has a nice smile.
And her smile, because now you see still pictures, not so hot.
She's pretty, man.
All right.
That's good.
Big wide nose. Let her smell my bag. It smells like onions. What is that? It's her Australian accent. Oh, you smell like onions, eh?
Everything turns into Jamaican.
She would know when I came home. Like, literally, I would walk in the
With
door.
the taste of the actual accent.
She'd be across the room going, it smells like you've got onions in there, right? Were you shopping in an onion shop? No, Michelle.
That's hilarious.
I was on the bus for a long time.
Would it be a treat for her to smell your bag?
It actually would be. My bag. She's 19. That's perfect. My bag is very clean. She's wonderful.
You got a wide nose. Her nose is a little wide.
What the fuck's that from?
I don't know. Yeah.
Hey, I tweeted a Mike Tyson song last night, and some people are saying we played it already.
We might have. It was really brilliant, though.
I don't know. I don't remember playing this one. Mike Tyson quotes in song.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's very, very funny.
Ooh.
And it made me watch Mike Tyson clips after and then just love him all over again.
He was.
I love Mike Tyson.
And then someone named Pretty Plus More on Twitter. We did a little back and forth last night. She goes, she's a huge fan of Mike Tyson. You probably know all this, but it's great background. Tyson, I did not know this, and I want to ask Jimmy. Tyson supposedly refused to shower in prison because he was so shocked to see men's collapsed rectums in prison.
What? Tyson's a fucking...
Rumor is no guard was brave enough to make him shower for the entire duration of his stay.
Wait. He wasn't afraid of getting fucked, was he?
No.
He was...
Stop it.
Unless he has a tiny cock.
Supposedly he saw men's collapsed rectums, and
He
that
probably
prevented him
collapsed
from
them.
showering.
No. I don't believe that
I'm
at
not
all.
buying that one.
We're going to have him on the show, right?
I would love to have him on the show.
Yeah, we said yes to him.
Oh yeah, of course we did. Yeah. When,
you don't think
when
we're
those
gonna have
pitches
him?
when those pitches come around, like, would you like President Obama? Oh yeah.
Fuck, I believed that one. I thought we were really going to have him.
Maybe we will. It's Ed Roland. I love Mike Tyson.
Yeah, well, Mike Tyson quotes the song. I like this a lot. Hit that.
Because you can read it, if you watch it online too, you can see the quotes written out. It's very funny.
Right.
That's a guitar.
Everyone has a plan till they get punched in the mouth. I'm a historian, and that freaks me out. I'm a nutcase, but that is what I believe. I'm just happy I'm not a phony. I just wanna conquer people and their souls. I'll eat I'll fight any man, any animal. If Jesus were here, I'd fight him too. He called me a rapist and a recluse. I'm not a recluse. You can't last 2 minutes in my world, bitch. Hannibal, he rode elephants into cartilage. I wanna rip out his heart and feed it to him. I wanna kill people, wanna rip out their stomachs and eat their children. I'm on the Zola to keep from killing y'all. I guess I'll fade into oblivion when you see me smash someone's skull. You enjoy it. I'm on the Zola to keep from killing y'all. I guess I'll fade into oblivion when you see me smash someone's skull. You enjoy it.
I like that.
And how true is that, too? When you see me smash someone's skull, you enjoy it.
Yeah, of course.
That fucking everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
Punched in the mouth.
Is an amazing fucking
One of the greatest things ever said.
Dude, by a
So true.
It's up there with anything JFK or Martin Luther King said. Everyone has a
Yes.
plan until they get punched in the mouth.
True that.
Remember the hurdler we were just talking about?
The hurdler, yes.
My boy's at the stall seat on Twitter. Unfortunately, she did not make the Olympics.
What?
Shouldn't she be in just for doing that?
Oh, man.
Why do they take it so seriously?
They're going to dance on my face with her anus.
If she's wiggling and jumping up and down and smiling like that, they should just go, yeah, you know what? You're in. You're in.
We're going to have to keep paying attention to the volleyball girls then.
Oh, well, we're back to volleyball girls
Back to volleyball.
Penn State. Penn State. Pepsi is standing by Penn State for now.
Good.
Pepsi products.
Yeah, you got State Farm pulling their ads from Penn State games. You got General Motors. They're reconsidering their sponsorship deal. And you got Pepsi saying they're sticking with them.
And I criticized this on Twitter last night. And then there's always some dummy who makes the wrong point. Well, you guys hate when sponsors are bullied. Absolutely. When it's a language issue or somebody's offended, I hate when they go after the sponsors. It really is intimidation. I hate it. I don't know. There's just something about the biggest child fucking scandal in the history of sports, and it was covered up. That's a little different.
Yeah.
Than a guy doing a rape joke or a child molesting joke or a racial joke. And Pepsi has dropped sponsorships before.
Yep.
Well, that's the problem I got. It's hypocritical because they dropped sponsorship of a horse show after video of animal abuse.
Right, in May. 2 months ago.
Yeah, a couple months ago. And, of course, the ludicrous thing.
Yeah.
You know, they pulled him from the ads. For what reason again? I forget.
Because he was, Bill O'Reilly says, lyrics were bad or some dumbass.
Oh, right. So, they're not consistent.
Yeah.
Is the problem I have.
This is child fucking. Like, this is different than language or offensive or artistic value or artistic integrity. They covered up the fucking of kids.
Yes.
For a long time.
This shit school.
For a long fucking time. I think a few of these sponsorships are dropping out, too, because the rating's going to be drastically down. They're not going to be competitive anytime soon.
And their thing is, well, the people have all been punished who have done it. Yeah, maybe you're right.
Maybe a dumb thought, but they took away all those wins, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You think there's guys out there going to their bookies? Going, hey.
Yeah, right?
Hey.
Look at that.
Hey. How does that work out?
I guess you're fucked. You're just fucked.
Yeah, I don't think any bookie would even expect his money back.
You mean a gambler?
Yeah, from a gambler, I mean. I mean, because bookies also, don't forget, bookies also lost money betting against Penn State.
Right.
Well, that's true.
And somebody tweeted, I didn't think I was going to bring this up at this moment, or I'd give you credit. There's one game Penn State played where officially there's no winner because the other team also had to give up some shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So there's one game in there somewhere where both
no one won.
No one won.
Wow.
You want to hear from the Penn State kid?
Yeah,
Penn State
let's hear
fan?
some of this shit. Oh, man, did fucking A-Rod take a baseball to the hand.
Is that it for the year?
Broke his hand, man.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
It fucking hit him. Look at this. Bam! Right there. And he just fucking goes down.
What part of the hand? It's hard.
Right on the
hard
back
to tell.
of the hand, man.
No, I know, but
by the pinky.
Close to the pinky, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
close
that's
to
what
the
I thought.
pinky side. He was fucking in agony.
How many weeks?
And then they headhunted a bit.
Wait, that was the Yankees or no? Throwing that pitch?
No,
it's not the Yankees.
No, Boston.
Wow.
Warner Wolf.
Still
but I'm
doing
telling
it.
you,
Nice.
when a pitcher hits somebody, their team wants them to throw with the other team.
Yeah.
Like, you want to fuck around? Okay.
Yeah, that's what happens.
But they can always tell when it's an accident, can't they?
Man, that fucking...
How many weeks
painful. I don't know, but he's got a legitimate broken hand. Yeah.
Here's
8 weeks out.
8.
Great. I'm going this Friday to see the Yankee game.
Yeah, well, you won't be
Yankee
seeing
sucks.
A-Rod.
No. Yankee sucks. I made sure it was that one.
And
motherfucker.
I want to acknowledge that once again we got serious app problems.
Oh my God!
Because I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you guys. I don't know what to tell you.
What the fuck?
Every fucking day.
What the fuck?
They're saying it's the same 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Moms for Opie. I guess it's a replay day. Because a lot of people like to, get the show and listen when they want.
Right.
So when the app fucks up, they're like, all right, I guess I got to wait until 3 o'clock and do the whole replay thing.
Yeah, wait for the replay.
And then other people are really frustrated because I guess the app shuts off after an hour because they assume you're done listening to the show.
Jesus Christ.
And you got to start it up again or something.
It's
a bit buggy.
Terrible.
It's a bit buggy. And every time we bring it up with the guys down the hall, they're like, it's working fine on our end.
Unbelievable.
And
That's all we hear. It's working fine on our end.
Yeah, it's working fine here.
Well, how about you read my Twitter feed someday and see all the complaints that come in pretty much on a daily basis.
Apps are everything. If you don't have a good app,
you need apps these days.
The fact that Facebook has a bad app is absolutely an embarrassment.
I don't know.
Facebook's app is terrible.
It stinks.
It's a freezy fucking
Everyone
buggy
knows it stinks.
Because I have a
lump of
fan page,
shit.
I can't update my Facebook fan page from my phone.
No, it's terrible.
It goes to my regular account, which is not an account really. It's just a placeholder.
It's terrible.
The way they handle the fan pages fucking sucks.
Holy shit.
And you can't just go right from your Twitter to your fan page. Like, when I tweet something, I want it to go on Facebook, but you can't do that. You have to do it from Facebook. It's like, oh, you want to be territorial, scumbags?
Yeah. Right.
I'll ignore Facebook.
I don't post as much on Facebook because it's more of a pain in the ass.
No, it
I
is.
never post on Facebook. Never. They're the worst.
I do, but not as much. Here's the Penn State fan.
One look around Tom and Sally Price's home in Factoryville, and you know they are Penn State proud. Tom Price is a Penn State grad, and both are diehard football fans. They've been to almost every home game since 1986. They watched the news of the sanctions against their school with heavy hearts.
I can't put my arms around it. It was, to me, it was our 9/11 today.
Holy shit. Get a hold of yourself.
Come on,
Get a
dude.
hold of yourself.
Come on.
Well, he's right if you consider Jerry Sandusky's penis a plane and those 10-year-old boy assholes, the towers, and the fucking plane. The only difference is, stupid, on 9/11, the plane didn't back out and then fly in again.
Right.
Fucking dummy. What
Holy
a dumb
shit.
football fan.
Unfortunately, your college is tainted. Sucks to be you, you know? You know, when I tell people I went to Geneseo State University, they go, whoa, hey, oh, wow, that's a really tough school to get into.
No one said that, have they?
It's they call it the Ivy League of the SUNY system, all the shit. But my point is this. When I did go there, it was a shitty drinking school.
Yeah.
See, I luck out now.
You look like the hero.
Yeah, I look like I'm a fucking,
Scholar.
A scholar. But as far as the Penn State shit goes, you had this nice university, and guess what? It's tainted.
Now it's
You
tainted.
lose. You lose, I win.
And that's what you get for associating yourself with a college. Like this guy, if you're so married to where you went to, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, who gives a
Oh,
fuck?
and by
Look
the
at the flag!
By the way, I'm not married to, that I went to Geneseo. Whatever. It is what it is, Although
I hate it.
You're not a fan of
I love that.
Yeah. Go home team. Referee whistle. The school song.
The school
we
song.
here have blue and a Penn State pride.
There it is. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at Penn State University. Here comes the football team out on the field. Give them a big cheer. There's Jerry Sandusky fucking a young boy in the ass in the shower. Look at the blood running down his thighs.
And there's Joe Paterno holding his sheet up in front of him going, nothing to see here, folks.
Why is he wearing horse blinders?
Yeah. But don't take down the statue.
Should be a big day for football today, folks. Oh, boy. Yeah, the pride thing. Oh, stop it.
Yeah, I fucking hate alma maters. Like, the fact that you got to go back to where you went to school.
How about all your fathers?
Oh, fucking, well, how do I get any work done in this fucking cookie house?
But that's because you didn't go to college, though. I kind of like it. I don't obsess about it, but it's kind of cool.
I didn't go to college. But
no, because I don't know if you could relate to it. Is all I'm saying. I'm not taking a shot.
No,
at you.
I know you're not.
You just come from a different place.
You might be right
as far as this goes.
School of Hard Knocks.
I have no allegiance to a college, so if I went, maybe I would feel like, yeah, no, I get that connection, because for a lot of people, it's a huge coming of age. Like, it means more than I'm giving it credit for.
Yeah.
But I hate the obsession people have with it. Like the guys that have to be involved with everything the school does, and they want to say in what the school is. It's like, just get on with your life.
Those are the creepy people.
Yeah.
You know. You go back to some of these things and you see the 60-year-old with the fraternity shirt on. You're like, huh, okay.
Yeah, it's a little
like I'm too old now to go back.
I hate that. And with the school song was always,
We're
the Nittany Lions, and we will always be true. Whatever the dumb song
whatever the
is.
dumb songs are.
You know.
It's about pride and how you never forget the.
Yeah. Because if you come to Penn State, you're going to lose the game. Shut up. Really?
Yeah.
We'll treat your hiney like a pin cushion if you're a little fella.
And now, since the sanctions, here it is, kickoff. He's running the wrong way. He doesn't even know how to play the game. What a team they have now this year.
I feel bad. I mean, your university is extremely tainted. They should change the name of the place at this point. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's going to be bad for a long time. And then this asshole comparing it to 9/11.
9/11.
9/11 today. You know, I just saw planes crashing into towers.
Sally Price feels the same. She says what hurts most is the fact that the NCAA took away 14 years of football victories under Joe Paterno.
It had nothing to do with the Sandusky scandal. They played hard. They worked hard for those victories. And to take them away, we will always feel that he's the NCAA victory leader.
It's like the Titanic and the Hindenburg all wrapped into one. Oh, my God. It's like that school that the Chechnyans fucking blew up with the children in it. Oh, my goodness.
This reminds me of the Nazis going house to house, and they're weeding out victories. Right now, the NCAA is having a cold glass of milk while they shoot Joe Paterno's victories underneath the house. This is the same thing. 6 million points wiped out, and we're going to hunt down the people, the boys whose little heinies are responsible for this.
This is absolutely football's version of Hiroshima. I feel that the team, you could literally see the team members' images burnt into the field where they were just incinerated. It's... Fuck this fucking overdramatic bullshit.
The bottom line is they wiped out all those victories. Think about it. What does it mean? You just don't feel like a winner anymore.
No.
It means nothing. And again, Opie said it yesterday. That's because that would have affected people's decision to go to that school. And the NCAA was saying, you know what? Here's your wins. They're gone.
It makes complete sense now.
Yes.
I guess because if Paterno talked back in the day, that potential recruits would have went somewhere else and all that shit.
He was a twat who cared more about his own legacy and football than he did fucking kids getting fucked in the ass. It's just mind-boggling how that whole fucking university, like the upper echelon people, behave like just pigs.
I guess when you're from Factoryville, Pennsylvania, it's a big thing.
I get that.
To have Penn State. Fight on state, strike your gate and win. Victory we predict for thee.
We're ever true to you, dear, old white and blue. Onward state, onward state, roar, lions, roar.
We'll hit that line, roll up the score, fight on to victory evermore.
Fight on,
fight on, fight on, Penn State.
Oh, fuck yourself. How does it sound when they sing it?
Oh. And when victory we predict for thee, wherever true to you, dear, and our coach is a queer. Finger in the air, stick it in a boy's hiney, and we'll cry when the victories are taken away, because it's a reflection on us here in Zilchville. Yes. Yeah. Points we will gain while blood runs down the drain and the boy's hiney is in pain. What the fuck are we insane? Go, team, go! Make the young boys blow! Watch Sandusky's erection grow as he removes that youthful glow.
Fucking delusional idiots. Oh, Tyson's on. Do they need to say former professional boxer who Mike Tyson is? Does anybody not know who he is?
I don't know who he is. Here's a guy not happy with this.
Oh, that deaf, dumb, and blind guy sure is Joe Paterno.
Jesus. Tim in Pennsylvania. What's up, Tim?
Tim.
Hey, guys. So I understand the whole reasoning behind bashing Sandusky. I went to Penn State for 4 years, graduated last year.
Of course. Yeah, the university's now tainted. That's got to suck, huh?
Yes, sir. But
taint.
You know, it does suck a bit, but the thing that sucks more is the grouping and the basic bashing you guys are doing to the university as a whole now. I didn't have any hand in that, but...
We're not bashing the students, dude. Just to interrupt you, we're not bashing the student body, the athletes, but it wasn't just Sandusky. It was the head coach who kind of represented the university, who was beloved, and it was also the president. It was like all these
the
higher
figurehead
up.
of Penn
Yes.
State.
It was a lot more than just one guy, dude.
Right.
Right, but what's bullshit is...
It's a team effort.
Huh?
I understand.
That means you don't understand, so why don't you just say what you need to say?
Can I explain?
You go
Can I
ahead. Explain, sir. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, go ahead. Explain.
Spock, explain.
So, from the top, there were definitely some issues, but when media outlets like yourself...
See, that's downplaying it. Some issues, some little issues.
Yeah, they did kind of, dude, they ignored
major issues.
Child fucking.
A lot of major issues. Not just
I'm
some
not
issues.
done explaining.
Oh.
But in a way,
We don't
have
like
to
your
jump
semantics.
in. When you said there are some issues up at the top.
Like you just pushed that aside.
Right there.
All right,
You're
well,
not-
now
that's not
some
accurate.
issues.
It's like the mayor of Amity. Some bathers were injured.
Exactly. Those boys' assholes look like the Kinder boy.
It's called downplaying it, sir.
Yeah.
I was kind of being sarcastic, but I'm sorry. There were a lot of issues.
Okay.
All right. We'd like that.
The point I'm trying to get at is media outlets like yourselves pulling these clips from fucking loonies saying about how basically the whole Sandusky issue was our 9/11. He doesn't speak for me. He doesn't speak for the 50,000. Excuse me, no.
Oh, we never said that.
Hey Tim,
never
Tim,
said
I
that,
think
Tim.
I think everyone knows that. We found this clip and we think he's an idiot.
Exactly. Just because
we don't think the whole Penn State thinks this way.
Well, I don't think so, because you were just sitting there singing the fight song that the whole...
because we're trying to
the
make
fight song
jokes.
stinks.
Fight song.
The fight song. My Tiny hurts. Quiet, kid. Can't hear the child's cries. Over 100,000 people yelling field goal.
Field goal.
Fight on state while I masturbate. Fight on state.
Boy, this kid's ass feels great.
That's what I'm talking about.
Come on.
Come
Well, get used to it because we're not going to. I want to congratulate Tim for buying another 20 minutes of this.
Yes.
And Tim comes in his pants whenever he thinks of victories.
You know, I'm all for a joke.
No, you're not. That means you're not.
But,
Shut the fuck up.
Tim, but you're all for a joke. But let's get to the brass tacks here.
Right.
Yeah.
But what's that, Tim?
We've had enough. We've already gotten our shit kicked in 20 times
Well,
over.
you should have gotten your shit kicked in.
And how many,
you need it for 13 more years. You're going to get it.
how many years ago did you graduate?
A year ago.
Oh, all right. It's still fresh for you.
Yeah, you still feel Penn State pride. Okay,
You're
well,
all
correct us.
fucking
How does
proud.
the fight song go? I've never heard it. What is? What is the? I mean, if you really have loyalty, how does it go?
I'm not giving you any kind of material. So
You don't know.
Oh, Tim.
You don't even give a shit. You don't even know the fucking your song.
Fight songs suck.
He doesn't know.
You're not special.
Yeah, where's your pride?
Yeah, man. Where's your pride, man?
Have some pride. Have some pride, Tim. Put on your Nittany Lion.
Are you wearing the
lion
Penn State
head.
colors today?
Yeah.
look, I'm gonna hang up. But what I need to tell you is, if you could move on from maybe some of the...
Nope.
What
is Dave Douglas?
Half hour on him. Nope.
We're going into a dangerous area.
Paterno was a twat. And what you're saying right now makes me more convinced that I'm right to bash that shitty place than anything anybody's ever said. Congratulations.
Look, you had pride in your university. It's now drastically tainted. I don't know how you deal with that, but
we've taken enough. Like, again, look at this self-obsessed. We've taken.
Have you
not
taken
about
enough?
you. And then he hangs up.
Oh,
well, you said you were going to. You said I'm going to hang up now.
You haven't taken anything.
What have you taken?
Yeah,
you didn't get a dick stick in your ass.
The kids took a lot.
Look, at the end of the day...
At the end of the day, you went to university where there was a massive kid fucking scandal.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, that's what you got to deal with.
That's right.
And it probably sucks, but I would go to Kinko's and update your resume. And,
exactly.
And maybe kind of make it say blank state.
Gloss over that.
I graduated from blank state.
Or move the letters closer so you went to Pence. Where's Pence?
Right.
Oh. Fight song. Oh, here comes the lion. Everyone's dressed like a lion.
Where's the song? I want to hear the song.
Oh, good.
Fight, state, fight. Mrs. Sandusky didn't see a thing as I plowed it in his leather ring.
Oh, it sounds like, when he screams, it sounds like a sing. As he wraps his tight hiney around my ting-a-ling.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Thank you, Steve from Bayshore. Come, in the young lads. Come.
Don't you feel glad? Come, this boy's hiney is red.
Hit him again, deeper.
Fight, but it won't help because I'm older and the floor is slippery from soap.
Tim,
block that dick.
Oh.
Block that dick.
Tim hung up.
Oh,
come on,
sweetie boy.
Hey, it's got to suck.
Shut up, Tim.
It's got to suck.
Yeah, too bad.
Fuck him.
I'm not the kid fucker. Sorry.
Not supporting the kid fucking institution.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not the one that cried about the statue. Your fucking university handled it terribly. Don't take the statue down. Jopa.
Oh, boy. We got the Penn State guys calling.
Oh, no.
Here we go. Scott.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard, Scott.
Thank you. I mean, listen, a lot of these Penn State guys that are calling up are idiots. I'm a huge fan of these guys, but the penalties that were enforced are bullshit.
Really?
They can take the wins away. They can take all the wins. They can take the statue down. Joe Paterno fucked up bad.
Right.
Schultz, Spanier, they all deserve to rot in jail. They covered up.
What about Curly?
Psychopath.
Yeah.
All of the rest of these penalties are penalizing innocent people. None of these students, none of these players, for the next 4 years, the next 8 years, did anything wrong. When I signed up for Penn State, they didn't tell me, listen, are you on board with child fucking? Because if you are, this is the place for you. If you're not, don't come here.
All right, so what should they have done?
What should they have done?
They should have penalized the individuals. This is not a football issue. It's a criminal issue.
Right.
They all deserve to rot in jail.
So, but the culture, let me ask you something. The culture in that school, and this is what the NCAA president said, is it's a win at all costs thing. And you're saying just penalize the individuals. Fair enough. But those guys represented the school. Paterno represented that school in a very, very big way. And it wasn't just one. It was a collection of people in charge that fucking covered it up. It wasn't one guy. It wasn't one guy.
You're absolutely right, Jim. I read most of the free report. There was 5 guys who are should be criminally indicted. I mean, Paterno's dead, granted, but 5 guys. You're kidding.
How did it happen? Oh, God, love him. And you know what? The school dude is going to take a black eye. Because I'll tell you what. Guy. You know what? What's interesting, what you're saying right now, is it's a criminal issue. They shouldn't punish the school. But when the school has so many good things come to it because of football, nobody at the school ever says, hey, we don't want all this stuff. It's only the football team. You as a school accept all of the praise and all of the great things brought on by the sports program and the influx of great students you get and the influx of great players and great attention and great coverage and great donations. All of that stuff benefits the entire school coming from the football program. So now something bad happens to the program and you're like, hey, how can that hurt us? That's football. You see what I'm saying? Like,
that's fair. But the one thing I have a problem with is this win at all costs that they're bashing that. That's every football program in the country.
Yeah, yes, but until it comes out that another university is having a kid fucking scandal.
Yeah, that'll never happen.
Of course, this was way over the top as far as that culture goes.
Yeah, this is a big. This is not steroid. This is a lot bigger.
I don't think you're completely wrong, by the way. It's a tough spot, but I don't know what else they were supposed to do. Yes. I feel bad for some of these athletes because they agreed to go to Penn State before, I guess, all this hit, and now they're kind of fucked as far as their athletic careers go. Some of them will survive it, but others are gonna get fucked through this.
You know what he's saying? He's saying schools don't fuck children, people fuck children. I understand completely, sir. True. Graham Nash looks great.
And you're lucky that they didn't actually just take the football program. What they're doing is they're throwing a 1-year. $60 million is what Penn State football makes in a year.
Oh, that's what the $60 million comes from?
Yeah. 1 year revenue and 4 years of no bowls. They're not doing a fucking...
Jimmy, I'm going to challenge you on that. The 4 years, it's going to take a while after that to rebuild the program. And
Absolutely.
the $60 million is going to drastically drop for the next few years as well.
But this is not going to hurt Penn State overall in the long run. It
wasn't a death sentence, but they're putting them in a tough spot where they're going to have to do a lot to come back from this.
They pushed all of this into Paterno's coffin.
Right.
I'm telling you, that's what taking these wins away was. Joe's dead, so they're like, fuck him, take the statue down, fuck him,
right.
Shovel it all on. Yeah, but Joe only, fuck him, shut up, he's dead, fuck him. But he was the winner. Well, he's not anymore, fuck him. Because
a coffin full of blame.
They're shoveling all of this into Paterno's coffin. Sandusky's gone to jail, and a lot of the wrath that would have been brought down on the university is being shoveled into Paterno's coffin.
Yes.
Because
is that fair, you think?
They tasked me.
I don't mind it.
To the point they're doing it, I mean?
I don't mind it because it's a fucking knife in the psyche of the university, so I don't mind it as much.
Right.
But that's the thing. It's not the psyche of the university. This was 5 assholes who took football too seriously. If you ask anyone else affiliated with the program, do you want to cover up child raping in Sandusky? Everyone else would have said no.
No, I understand that.
I would
but
love
it is
to
a
know.
part of the psyche of the
I bet
university.
you there's a lot more people that knew, too, by the way, that will skate.
It was a power grab by the NCAA for a bit.
No.
They've been
Well, what were they supposed to do there?
I disagree,
Scott,
man.
they had to do something.
It's in their interest.
Something. Take away the wins, absolutely. The $60 million, yes, that's a drop in the ocean of money that they make. And granted, they should have donated that money to charity. That's great. I have no problem with that at all. But to say for the next 10 years we're killing this program because of actions of individuals who are no longer going to be affiliated with the program is crazy.
So, Scott,
I don't necessarily disagree totally with this guy.
You think a 4-year penalty is a big deal, considering
well, because everyone on the football team right now has nothing to do with this scandal whatsoever.
Sure.
So, but it's a tough spot. I mean,
you're punishing the students in a way, but again,
you're big time punishing the students. These college kids love their football programs, man.
Then they'll have to adjust.
Love it.
Middle class or lower middle class working towns.
The money funds academics, the money funds everything else, and it's all tuition that pays for all of that. And now they're taking away $60 million. Sure, that's no big deal. But all of this money that is generated by football and bowl games gets funneled into everything else at the university.
I understand what you're saying, but then you wonder what the fuck could they have done, though? They had to make a statement. They did have to make a major statement.
I think they did the right thing, and I wouldn't have cared if they kept them out of bowl games for 10 years. They covered up kid fucking for 13 years. They fucking allowed this guy to come onto that campus and use their facility, and they knew.
Just because I'm saying the penalty is wrong, it does not mean I'm defending Sandusky.
No, I know.
Are the athletes allowed to redshirt?
What's that mean?
Take a year off, and you could, you could play.
They can all drop out?
Huh? What, Scott?
They can leave, they can redshirt, but, I mean, it's still, the Penn State program's dead.
No, I understand that. And
win a game.
I feel for the athletes that had nothing to do with this. So I'm wondering if they at least redshirt, then they got a year to try to figure out where they can play.
And they can go to another
school.
Some
of them will
penalty.
play immedely, and they'll have starting. They'll be in the starting lineup for another college. But
better than red underwear. Kids get it. Bleeding assholes.
They'll
Everyone's
stay.
saying they're going to leave. They're going to stay, and they're going to be terrible, and they're going to get hurt by it. But they're going to stay because that community is so strong. The culture there, believe it or not, as much as we've been getting bashed, the culture is good. Besides these 5 guys, the culture there is academics first. We're the #1 graduation rate for athletes. Our students care about football, but we also raise $10, $12 million a year for childhood cancer, the biggest student-run philanthropy.
Why would you want children to get cancer?
Exactly, that's not nice.
That's fucking terrible.
Instead of raising money for childhood cancer, why don't you weed out the one that was running through the locker room with a fucking heart on?
That tumor.
And don't
his
say
tumor between his legs. He gave a bunch of kids anal cancer with his tumorous dick.
And don't say that the culture there is good. If the culture there was good, the townspeople would have come in and ripped that statue down themselves after that fucking report came out.
Ripping that statue down.
All right, that's.
I would love to know how many people knew about this. How many alumni knew about this? I think there's going to be a lot of people that skate.
Yeah, a lot of people are probably upset with our take on it. But it shows me, literally, the fact that they, instead of just being grateful that they didn't fucking death penalty your football program and say, go fuck you. The fact that everyone at Penn State, just be grateful they didn't murder your football program.
This is worse than
it's pretty bad, Jimmy.
They found this is a meaningless penalty in 20 years. It's one of those things that they'll look back on. It'll be a big black mark, but the university will survive and thrive, and this will be a blip on their radar someday. As time goes on, it'll be a blip on the radar.
But they make sure it never happens again by doing all this, right?
It's an example for every other school that nothing like this will ever be tolerated again. And let me tell you something. If it can happen to Penn State, it can happen to any school as far as that penalty. You're lucky they didn't kill your program. All you should be going is, wow, glad they didn't fucking completely axe it.
Wait, Jim, the death penalty would have been a 5-year recovery. This is an 8 to 10-year recovery. The death penalty wouldn't have been as bad. It really wouldn't.
It's going to be a long time. It's going to be a long time before you guys are competitive.
Criminal charges. This will never happen again.
Good.
The individuals at other schools will see what happened to these guys, and it won't ever happen again because they'll be individually afraid of what's going to happen, that they'll be found culpable.
I know you love your school, but I'm happy with what they did.
I hate these guys, though, and I hate Sandusky.
I know.
Okay. All right. Listen, I got to give someone else a chance here. Please. Thank
See you, man.
Someone's saying they're not screwing the football players. That's Dan in Virginia. I'll go to you next. But first, Brendan in Philly wants to defend Paterno. Go ahead, Brendan.
Of course he does.
Yeah, all right, so I'll go ahead and get my ears kicked in here, but let me where are you guys getting all this information if Paterno covered this up, right?
I'll tell you where. I'll tell you. Louis Freeh, who ran the FBI, his report.
Yeah, okay, so Louis Freeh, who ran the FBI when they burned down Waco. And,
Yeah, okay,
oh, boy.
Dude, but again.
It's powerful, so we'll go ahead and skip that.
The university, dude.
You read the report, Jim?
You're talking apples and kid fuckers
The
here.
university accepted the punishment. They accepted the report. Your university accepted it, dummy.
I know they accepted it.
So then what are you asking me, a dick joke comic, for? Your university accepted the findings.
So does that make it true?
Yes, it does. Hold on. The Louis Freeh's investigation showed this. They have the emails. The university said, yes, it's true. We accept it. And he's going, does that make it true?
He makes a good point. It doesn't necessarily make it true, Jimmy.
It does make it true.
No, I don't think it does. It's fun, isn't it, Jim?
I don't, please. Yes, it is. No, you're right.
It's a riot, actually.
No, he's actually right, because Jim Norton didn't read the report. It's not so. Good point.
All right, I think we're done with you, Brendan. Sorry, we're done with you, buddy. We're done with you.
It's just nonsense.
That's silly. Dan in Virginia.
Blindly defending these fucking idiots.
Go ahead, Dan.
Hey, buddy. The free report, Penn State hired Free to do that report, so it's their report. So first, that's for Brandon.
Okay.
Second of all, they didn't screw the kids at Penn State because usually if you transfer from one school to another, you have to sit out a year. So, like, if you're going to Michigan and you decide, I'm not playing here, I want to go play at Michigan State, then you got to sit out a year.
Right.
That sucks. But they allow these kids to, they said, look, if you want to leave, you can go to another school without penalty. You won't have to sit out. And the school that takes you, you will not count towards their scholarship limit. So,
yeah, I understand all that. They try to take care of the athletes, but the problem is some of these guys aren't going to find a good spot because all the other, competitive football programs already got their players.
They do, but Penn State has good fucking players, man.
I mean, some will definitely, do more than all right, but I'm, those kind of not average, but you know what I mean? Not the star guys. Those other guys are kind of fucked.
I get you, but those guys who maybe aren't playing at Penn State would rather play for, say, Northwestern than play for buttfuck you.
Right.
So
fuck you.
They might be okay doing that. And look at there's a lot of guys in the NFL that come from small schools. I mean, I'm a Cowboys fan like Jimmy. Look at DeMarcus Ware. He went to Troy.
Wow.
I mean, who the hell knows where Troy is? And then for anybody who says that this is worse than the death penalty and that the death penalty you can recover from, SMU just now went to a bowl game this year. That's 20 years ago?
What happened with SMU?
SMU had all kinds of recruiting violations back in the 80s. They paid players to come there back in the, when they were playing Texas A&M, Texas Tech, all those Texas schools. And they had gobs of recruiting violations. So the NCAA came in and said that basically this is a crooked place. I mean, they got busted 2 or 3 times. So they gave them the death penalty and said, you're not going to have football for 2 years. When you do come back, you're not going to be on TV for 1 year. And it killed it. At least these guys.
And how many? I don't know college football that well. So how many years did it affect them in the end?
SMU, that happened in the early 80s, mid 80s, and they just now went to a bowl game. So what's that? 24 years.
There you go. All right, good, fair enough.
So that their first bowl game in about 25 years.
Wow.
Right.
Wow. Yeah. See, that's basically what's going to happen at Penn State. It's going to be a real long time.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe not 25 years, but.
Well,
I would say at least, I would say 10.
Then let's see all that Penn State loyalty. Like all these people now, all the alma mater, all the people that were loyal, let's let them. Why would the fun stop if people are being loyal to the university? Like all these people that were loyal, go ahead, what's that, chip in? And that's a fucking
all right, Dan.
Preemptive chip.
Thank you. I want to go to an alumni who's kind of pissed off at all the other alumni. And
how about alum Jays?
Jimmy in Jersey.
I'm right here.
When did you graduate from Penn State, Jimmy?
I was there from 98 to 2002, so I was there the last couple years of Sandusky's career.
Ooh.
And, yeah.
Lucky boy.
He
must have been ugly.
It's kind of weird knowing that, you're walking by the football building, when I'm looking back and knowing that disgusting stuff was going on when you were, like, right outside.
Yeah.
But, I basically I'm just so annoyed at my fellow alumni and the football fans at how they've reacted from November on. It's basically the Joe Paterno apologists are more like Branch Davidians than they are Nittany Lions. That's how I describe them as, or that they belong in Jonestown, not State College.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
The cult.
You're disgusted by the alumni just being pretty much blind?
Yes, exactly. And maybe because I grew up in Jersey, I didn't grow up a Penn State fan, even though, I'm a huge sports fan. I didn't swallow the Kool-Aid. But it's disgusting that
yeah.
they're defending this. I mean, it's really embarrassing. And I mean, I know you guys and other people, you know, are bashing it. And I know that what's worse is on the Facebook wall for the Penn State alumni, people are talking about like a class action lawsuit against the NCAA. And I'm like, for what? I think the NCAA, it didn't damage our degrees. It damaged the football programs. Like, no company isn't going to hire you because of this. So, but they're just so blinded by this. I mean, I'm stuttering here, but it's just disgusting to me that people would...
Nervous little Nelly.
But doesn't that show you that the culture of, like, that shows you that they should all be grateful, like, wow, hey, look, at least they didn't completely discontinue football. But they're not saying, wow, this is bigger than stupid football. This is despicable what happened. We need to rethink the way we look at this shit. But, you know.
Oh, yeah, I mean, a lot of these people were like, we'd rather have had the death penalty for 4 years than had Joe's statue taken down.
Well,
or
they're dummies.
the death penalty than, you know, have his wins taken away. I think you're not looking at the bigger picture. And it even goes back to when the Board of Trustees fired Joe in November. They were all up in arms. And I'm like, the board did what they were supposed to do, protect the university. They protected... It would have been a PR nightmare to have him still on the field. They had to protect the validity of our degrees, the ability to attract, you know, top shelf instructors, and the ability to bring grants to the school for research purposes. It's so much bigger than a football program, but there's so many people, and they're so vocal about it that think, oh, it's just, you know, defend Paterno, and it's like, God, you know, find some perspective here. You know, these kids were abused, and they turned a blind eye. And I love the idea of the Paterno family coming up with, you know, their own investigation. You know, the OJ finding the real killers kind of.
Oh, yeah. How'd that work out, by the way?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't fault the family, though, just for being in denial. It's like,
yeah, of course not.
Everything they've ever known since November, in 6 months, their entire existence has changed. Joe is dead. They were legendary in that they were untouchable in that town. They were gods, and now they're outcasts. Like, what a weird thing. I almost feel bad for his family.
I can understand that, but then I mean, from the family's perspective, yes, but from other people's perspective that are defending the family, it's like they've already said they disagree with the report, so they're going to have their own investigation. Well, they've already admitted that their investigation is going to find the opposite.
Oh, this guy's making me snooze.
All right.
All right, shut up.
Yeah. Well, and how come Mr. Webb will not come on and debate me?
All right, thank you. You made some points. And then you got people saying the NCAA didn't do enough, so there you go. It's all over the place.
Yeah. I think it's all fair.
We're all having fun.
What?
We're all having fun. What happened?
What do you mean?
The whole topic got really serious.
I'm still having fun.
It was all fun.
I live for fun.
All fun and games. Guy was just pontificating.
He was saying a lot of things that I didn't listen. It was in one ear, out the other.
Yeah,
I don't know a word you said, sir.
It really was. He wasn't very dynamic.
I'll meet him one time. Remember I called? No.
Not a memory at all of you.
Up next, we're going to point and laugh at Al Pacino's rug.
Yeah!
This is the Opie and Anthony channel on Sirius XM.
Show me penis!
Tired of those all-inclusive vacation packages to overcrowded Caribbean beaches? The hottest vacation spot is practically in your own backyard. Visit Devil's Creek in the heart of downtown Edison, New Jersey. Here's the founder of the Devil's Creek Tourism Board, James Norton, who's going to share with you some of his fond memories of this beautiful vacation destination.
I have a really weird, vague memory of my pants around my ankles on the steps in this apartment building. There was an older boy who used to make me suck his penis.
He's got to be
I think
older.
he tried to fuck me in the butt once, but it didn't work.
First, you'll fly into picturesque Newark, New Jersey. Then you'll whisk away southbound on the scenic New Jersey Turnpike to beautiful Edison Township, where you'll be a hop, skip, and a jump away from Devil's Creek, where your fantasies become a reality.
There was these twins. I would get both of them at different times to sit on my face because they used to pee their pants. So I like that smell.
Yeah.
And they would make them sit on my face behind the bushes so I could smell. I remember my one friend, I was sucking his penis and we got caught by another friend. He's the same one that fucking crazy. He's the same one that urinated in my mouth.
For memories that'll last a lifetime, even the suppressed ones, come visit us at Devil's Creek.
I don't even think I got erections at that age. I can remember my friend's penis getting erect and me wondering why that happened with his penis. Like, I didn't know what that was.
It was in your mouth?
Jesus Christ. The Hoover kid.
Devil's Creek. If you don't leave crying, we're not trying hard enough.
Sirius XM. You're listening to Opie and Anthony.
I want to thank Brison_2_Corey. Worst Twitter name ever, by the way. Brison2Corey. I'll retweet this shit. Maybe get some followers through my retweet. But he just sent me a video, man. Man plays truck prank on wife. I'm fucking howling. It's on Live Leak, too, by the way.
Let's see this.
Yeah, watch this. He explains it,
Volume up?
Yeah, volume's up. Okay. Driving down the highway.
Okay, so there's a truck getting towed, and it looks like it's coming at us, and my wife's asleep. So we're going to see if we can scare her. Babe, wake up, there's a truck I'm sorry, it was funny. It was getting towed.
Oh, shit, she's pissed. Oh, let me see that again.
Please, her scream.
Yeah. Oh, my God. She went from a sound sleep to absolute terror.
I hate to be the one, but it could be a setup. But if it is, if it is, they did it great.
That looks pretty real.
I believe it.
Babe, wake up, there's a truck I'm sorry, it was funny. My truck. It was getting towed.
She's so annoyed.
Yeah,
it's hilarious.
That's a good one. Thank you for that. Brison2Corey, whatever. Change your Twitter name. You're not going to get followers that way. It's impossible.
A big, long-winded, dumb name.
The Jackson family is in complete shambles.
Yes, it is.
This started a little while ago, and I've been trying to figure it out, but I guess Catherine Jackson was missing for a while.
Yeah.
And someone filed a missing persons report and all that.
Wow, really?
But then, well, but then it comes out that she's in Arizona resting.
Yeah.
The shit is going down with
thing.
the whole family, so somebody got her to a safer place.
Yeah.
And
she's the guardian of the kids,
right?
And they haven't seen her in
9 days or something like that.
Yeah, quite a while.
And Paris Jackson is tweeting some shit. Can we go to her Twitter account, or is she deleting her tweets?
Go to her Twitter account right now, Sam.
She said she's going to make people pay and all that crap.
Michael Jackson was the glue that held the family together. I believe.
Well, they're fighting over his fucking money.
Of course.
Why wouldn't they?
Michael Jackson's siblings, they're in. They want money.
They want that shit.
Michael Jackson's kids, they're set up nice. So they're trying to throw out the will or something and start over. I don't know. I'm very confused by this one.
I don't know.
If anyone has info. But they're fighting. And then TMZ, I think, yesterday had a video of Janet Jackson slapping the shit out of Paris.
It's on video?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I want to see that.
Oh, yeah. There's a bit of a struggle and all sorts of shit going down. There was a big argument in the driveway, I guess, and the security cameras where Paris is living picked it up, and they said, well, fuck this. We're going to get this out there.
Oh, they put it out. Oh,
they must have.
Yeah,
I'm assuming that.
Going to get out.
And then you got Marlon Jackson. He's breaking down while talking about his mom on The Insider. So I don't get what's going on here.
What about Action Jackson? Action Jackson is his name. Bold adventure.
It's his game.
It's his game.
Slapping, punching.
Yeah, remember that?
Yes.
A lot of app problems today. A lot of app complaints.
Oh, God.
They're aware of it and they're working on it.
What does that mean?
That means nothing.
Hold on. But Iraq, what is wrong with it? Because every day there's a problem and we tell them, and it's like, have they said what the issue is, or are they just like, we don't know?
They just said there's
Heron's got a MASH shirt on. Jimmy just keeps interrupting him.
Keep interrupting him. That's been going on all day. We finally brought it to the show.
Heron tries to talk, and Jimmy just starts singing
He's
groaning the MASH song.
E-Rock was in before telling some story, and it was so satisfying just in his mid-sentence to start belting out.
Speaking of the app, because I have been told that the listeners are crazy for thinking what they think.
Oh, yeah.
Justin Stengel, we know who he is, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Brother to Eric.
Brother to Eric. He works for the fucking Letterman show, and he's a huge fan of our show and Howard Stern show.
Well,
I notice, Justin. I notice. He writes, the app sucks and web player sucks too. Both will shut off after 10 minutes. They make it very hard to listen to your show. Have to restart constantly.
Retard.
So it's not a problem that is happening today.
Oh.
Happens all the time.
All the time.
And
So
this is what we tell
working
these
on?
guys
Yeah.
all the time. All the
working
time
on?
we tell them this problem is all the time. They go, oh, it's an isolated thing with a certain phone.
You don't think they're handling it well?
Oh, God, no. So, there you go.
Sucks.
And Justin Stengel isn't
Constant.
one of our dumb listeners because these people will call you dumb behind your backs.
Yeah, they will.
Mm-hmm.
Bastards.
You know who. Don't get me started. What do you know on the Jacksons there, Sam? You're reading. What are they fighting over? Michael's money? Who got the bad deal in the Michael's, the Michael Jackson money
Conrad
thing?
Murray.
Yeah, they're saying that the will is not legit. And
Who's saying that?
The siblings.
The siblings are saying that because they didn't get enough.
Right.
What did he leave the siblings?
I think
Hopefully
diddly
a couple
squat.
wigs.
Really?
Yeah.
Who did he leave the money to?
His kids.
Yeah.
And the mama. Who's,
So they're
who's taking
fighting
care
the
of
children.
kids.
Fucking assholes.
Oh, yeah, this is getting brutal. And Janet and Paris went at it in the driveway. We got some of the video here, and she's trying to take her cell phone away because she's tweeting. Oh, yeah. Very aggressive behavior by Janet Jackson.
The year 2084 is a long time to wait for an exciting driving experience.
You just turn it off.
Exciting driving.
Don't put wings.
I mean,
Cars
how
just
fuck.
keep up with you.
That's the same car from the comic con.
Is it? Anyone else hearing that?
The future is here.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I'd never be so forked with that one.
The 2012 Chrysler
You probably had to put space rocks in it.
today.
You used it. All that has
theaters
already been
August
used.
3rd.
All right, here we go. TMZ.com. Oh, God.
Oh, that's like the fucking the Zapruder film. We
Yeah,
haven't gotten
right?
better footage since then.
God, Ann has better cameras than this.
Yeah, what
For
the
all these
fuck?
people, they're the
Terrible.
Jacksons. A lot of really nice Escalades coming into the driveway area. And this is where the kids live.
Uh-huh.
And Catherine Jackson's no longer there. They all get out of their cars.
Now, where's the girl?
God, they really
What an
don't have-
event.
It really is a fucking shindig.
All right. MJ's kids, and then what does that say? Janet and Randy. In the car behind them.
There's the girl.
He's not germane to the situation.
The goddamn Germans got...
So now they're like walking up to each other.
Yeah.
Was that a hug?
Yeah.
I don't know.
God, this video stinks, TMZ.
It's very far
How about
away.
you edit this shit?
This is very long. Now they're coming down. They're coming down Elm.
Now what happens? What are we looking at?
I don't know. They're just talking.
Well, did they need all this?
No.
It's the whole video.
They want to show how grand their entrances are.
All right, and then there seems to be some other stuff
They
going
needed
on.
context.
Now there's another thing going on. One of the cars pulls away. Now they're just walking around the driveway.
Share handshake.
There's some shugs going on.
Shake hugs, yes.
Shuggies. By the Shwiggies.
Wait, meanwhile, TJ tried to stop the guys by putting Randy in a headlock.
Okay, here we go.
Putting Jermaine in a fucking...
Prince walking by. Now we got close-ups. Prince just walked through the camera.
There's
Randy walking through the camera with a phone in his left hand.
Yeah.
And now what? Okay.
Now,
all right, now here's
Janet,
Paris and Janet. See, they could start the video right here. Janet is confronting Paris. Paris is backing up. Janet keeps moving forward. Paris keeps moving backwards. She's trying to grab her
I
phone.
think Randy's trying to get Janet away.
They all got cameras on. They're all filming. You see this?
Why?
It's amazing what a sick family this is.
They really are.
Really
twisted.
sick.
What a sick... I'm so tired of this fucking dancing family. Enough.
So they're all filming Paris. They all got their cameras on. They're making videos. Everyone's backing up.
What is that for?
And then what happened?
Why
I don't know.
videoing?
Proof, I guess.
I didn't see
It's another room. Nothing happened yet.
Maybe that was the Paris thing when Janet Jackson was in her face.
She
I don't
didn't
know.
slap her, did she? They would say that.
TMZ, worst video ever.
This video,
worst video
fucking
ever.
Stinks.
There's nothing on this.
Yeah, it just says she was. It didn't say that she was slapped on the video.
Worst video ever.
What a terrible video. Wait, it says a security video shows Janet trying to grab Paris's cell phone.
It's worthless.
Sources say Janet slapped Paris and screamed, "You're a spoiled little bitch." Paris slapped Janet back and yelled, "This is our house, not the Jackson family house. Get the fuck out."
Nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Sean in Pittsburgh knows what's going on.
Oh, good. Welcome aboard, Sean. Let's clear the air a little bit.
Oh, good
Sean
for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, for me, you were fucking done professionally, Sean.
Yes, my wife says I'm gay for Hollywood. According to Entertainment Tonight last.
You're kidding, right?
I think he got us good.
I don't know if he got us good.
Wow.
I think his phone went out.
Yeah.
That's good timing.
Can we add potato to Iraq's T-shirt?
Oh, that's pretty good.
Mashed potato.
You get it?
What do you think of that, Iraq? You mad you're getting teased, or you just going to take it?
Oh, my man, it took him that
It's been all morning.
4077 pounds.
Hawkeye, rhino gut.
What was it that you said on Twitter to Iraq? Iraq tweeted something about like, oh, this episode of Raw is bringing me back to ages like 13 to 30.
Yeah.
And Ant wrote, that's pounds 200 to 300.
It's always just fun to have a little fun with
Colonel Pot Roast.
Can everyone tweet Iraq Radio, the MASH theme, please? Please do that today.
Yeah, Iraq. Poor Iraq. Always getting the shitty end of the stick.
Yeah, I didn't. The doo-doo
end of the stick, yes.
Loves his food, though.
But I do want to know if this app is being fixed. That really is. We hear the same things every single day.
I don't know. I don't know what happens.
I don't either.
I don't think anything happens when we're not here, to be honest with you. I think a lot of busy work.
Why is it constant? Let me see Paris's
unfortunately.
Twitter there. Where was that?
Yeah, let's do the...
Why did you just take it away?
I don't know. Why would he take it away?
It was right there.
Why would he take it away?
Why would you take it away?
I don't know why you would do that.
It was right there. I want to see it. All right, let's see her picture. Zoom in on that. Let me see. Yeah, bitch.
14.
She's fucking
That's her?
hot. What are you going to do?
Well, she's too young.
She's.
Hey, looks just like Michael.
I'm not
Jesus.
saying
He adopts white
jump on her
kids.
now.
What a creep.
Well, it looks like the mom.
But you could tell.
Same eyes as the mom.
Tell she's going to be
The
fucking-
biological mom.
Oh, Deborah Rowe?
Yeah. You can see
Debbie
the
Rowe.
eyes are
And what
pretty
does she
similar.
say on her Twitter? What's her last tweet?
She's talking about a quiz she has today.
What?
A quiz?
She goes to school.
Who's
Why would
her
you go
daddy?
to school if your father was Michael Jackson?
Quiz.
Gotta learn.
That's true.
You could Google shit.
How's got to eat?
Yeah.
Randy Jackson's involved. No, Marlon. Which one was Marlon Jackson?
Exactly.
Which one was he?
The baseball team.
No.
I don't know which one.
The Wayne's brother.
Did he do anything?
The Brando.
That's Marlon?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he was really a big standout.
Did we do BJ Honeycombs yet?
PJ Honeycombs.
That's Pepper 913.
Funny. That's funny. Fat Lips Houlihan? No. Sorry, Rock.
Yeah.
What are you drinking, by the way? I wonder if you had a healthy beverage or an unhealthy one.
I'm drinking Diet Coke.
What? You know how bad that... What's the matter with you?
And you drink it too.
Someone tweeted that we're idiots to think diet soda is bad for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I've heard the chemicals are not good.
They're bad for you.
Every once in a while you drink one.
Oh,
it's
sure.
fine.
But if you're drinking it on a regular
Every
basis,
day
I don't
like
think
that?
it's good
Yeah,
for you.
probably an issue.
Here's Marlon Jackson breaking down about his mom on The Insider.
And we've been told that our mother is safe.
Toad.
She's doing well.
Whoa.
But we have not spoken with her. We have not talked with her. And I don't know where my mother.
Oh.
I don't know where my mother is. Mother, you call me.
That's terrific. Jesus Christ. Little pissy-eyed fag.
What a weird family.
But what a weird family.
They took Katherine Jackson away because I guess maybe the pressure of what the fuck's going on as they're fighting over Michael's money is too much for her. So someone close to Katherine Jackson took her away.
Where's the father?
And put her somewhere in Arizona.
Old Joe.
Is
he boxing somebody?
But, I want to hear the end of that clip. It got weird.
Yeah.
I don't know where my mother is. All I know is she's in Arizona, and whatever doctor said I can't talk to my mother, you call me. Oh, I'm finished. I'm sorry.
Holy shit.
Sounded like Black Girl there for a minute.
That's weird.
All scary and shit.
What a bunch of weirdos.
Maybe the doctor, maybe she's having heart pressure, and they don't want her talking to anybody because everybody complains to her.
Yeah.
Mama this, mom that, hey mom this,
yeah.
hey mom that.
Mm-hmm.
They're all just looking for their handouts.
Yeah, they want their money. Mama, you knew how Michael and me were, what a nightmare.
Yep.
Imagine all the hands out.
Oh.
Wow.
I didn't say anything. It's a big
you mean 'cause
family.
all the
It's a
Jacksons.
big family. Big family is what I said. Jesus.
You need a Jackson 5 right there. It'd be...
All right.
Did we do Frankfurter Burns? Did we do that one? Chekhov. Something like that on Twitter.
You like MASH? He's just nodding.
Yeah. Oh, he's not talking now. Oh,
Now when I legitimately need him, he won't speak.
I know. Gee. What's the matter, E-Rock?
Henry VIII Blake.
Because he was fat.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, Henry Blake. Candy bar.
Henry VIII. I'm missing one on feedback. How dare you, E-Rock?
Oh, my God.
Why would E-Rock help with the abuse?
Exactly. Why, E-Rock? Why are you helping with the abuse?
Hawkeye more like ribeye, that one? Oh, Hot Wings Houlihan.
That's funny.
Hot Wings, that's good.
Dr. Steve came up with that
Yeah,
one.
hot wings, because technically it's not hot, it's a spice that makes you feel heated up.
Heated up.
Tumescence.
I love that word, tumescence.
I can't sit on a chair unless there's a tumescent protrusion. Yes, I don't even sit on an erection. I actually just fall onto it with my anus open. I hold my anus open, and I literally fall backwards onto it, like when you do that test if your friends will catch you. That's
Yes.
how I sit on an erection.
Oh, Dr. Steve.
Yeah. A lot of times it'll leak fluid into my backside, but you just got to kind of squeeze it like a glove. You got to milk it like a cow.
Milk it. Nice.
How about Jamie Far Too Fat? Larry from Connecticut. Larry!
I hate that stuff.
All right, so that's all we know about the Jacksons. We don't know much.
That video
Just a
was terrible.
Very strange situation going on. I guess.
Cunty aunt and a cunty niece. Fuck all of them.
Yep.
That's my cell phone.
Didn't like her tweeting, I guess.
Yeah, mind your business.
Making the private Jackson family look really bad because they're so private.
I would imagine Janet doesn't need money. She did all right.
Yeah, she wrote Rhythm Nation, for fuck's sake.
It's all the other ones that might need a few extra bucks.
Chip Jackson.
Chip Jackson is
Teddy,
struggling.
Teddy Jackson never made anything.
Teddy Jackson.
Michael never gave me a motherfucking thing, yo! I was there the whole motherfucking time! Joe was punching me too, Gregory!
I don't remember seeing you, Ted
I was
Jackson.
in Jackson 6 originally, but I was too motherfucking good.
You were too
I would
good.
sing A, B, C, but then I would forget the rest of the lyrics. I would just start yelling D, E, F, while Michael went back to the motherfucking beginning. That shit ain't right, yo. My good friend, Dr. Conrad Murray, was very helpful to the family. I brought him aboard.
Oh, you were the one that brought him in.
I said,
Wow.
Michael's having trouble sleeping, Dr.
Damn.
Murray. Do you have anything used in surgeries?
Yeah, really.
Do you have anything that will knock out an elephant? This man needs to take that before he sings and dances and provides glee for all.
Glee.
Yeah, man, we have the wrong doctor associated with the show. I can't even get a goddamn aspirin out of Dr.
Oh,
Steve.
man.
And Michael Jackson's got a guy that brings surgery shit over to his
Because
house.
he's legit.
Holy fuck.
Yeah,
We need one of those Elvis-type doctors for the show.
Dr. Nicopoulos. Dr. Nicopoulos was my protege.
Protege.
Conrad Murray and Dr. Nicopoulos. I was under the tutelage of Dr. Nicopoulos.
You're doing very good, Dr. Steve, these days.
I was under his tutelage. And what would happen is he would always tell me, just give the big fat pig what he wants. And he wanted a MASH shirt.
I wish they wouldn't.
Well,
yeah.
That was terrific.
That's terrific. That's
really,
terrific.
That was really good.
Man. Well, the Jacksons, I'm sure, always
Doing a show.
entertaining the nation.
We're doing a show. People are bitching because they didn't retweet that video yet.
Relax, motherfuckers.
I'll get to it during the break.
Don't worry about it.
Chill.
What, the Michael Jackson one?
Oh, the one with the fucking oncoming truck.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
classic.
yeah. I thought you. Yeah, that is funny.
It's classic. All right, what else is going on? You want to break and figure it out, or you want to just keep going? I don't give a
We
fuck.
can take a little break. I
Yeah,
guess.
break and we'll finish up next. Hey guys, don't forget about our Chicago, broadcast. We're really hoping to see a lot of people.
I've been reading a lot of tweets from people. They're
You think
very
we're gonna do
excited.
all right?
I think we'll be okay.
And a special appearance I've heard by Coke Logic.
Oh,
Yeah, what is he gonna do
well,
for us?
Very
Anything?
talented Coke Logic.
Yeah. I heard he's sponsoring Penn State now because Pepsi screwed up.
Nothing there.
Some guy
Just
from
so
Kentucky.
talented.
He's trying to figure out where he can park his truck.
Nice.
So he can come to the show in Chicago because he wants to get Roland and Troy some pizza and a hand job.
Nice. Pizza and a hand job.
That's nice. What about the rest of us?
Exactly.
Do you guys want hand jobs?
Pizza.
Actually, rather the
Pizza,
pizza.
though.
Yeah.
I have
Chicago
Some of
deep
that
dish
deep-
hand
deep
jab.
dish.
You don't want any of that stuff?
I don't like the deep dish pizza. I want your regular flat kind of pizza we got here in New York. What?
What did Ron say? It was like lasagna soup?
Lasagna soup. Yuck.
But we haven't tried it. Let's try it while we're there. What else are they known
I'll have
for?
a piece of deep dish.
What else are they known for, food-wise?
Exactly.
They're known for them big fucking hot dogs you get at the ball game with all the crap all over it.
I'm not a fan of fat hot dogs.
I hate that
I
shit.
hate fat hot dogs.
I like a good regular Hebrew national. A good Hebe national.
a Hebe.
Yeah,
A
you
Hebe?
barbecue them all up. Nice.
I hear hot
Right?
dogs cause cancer. Is that
Nice. What?
true? I heard hot dogs cause
Really?
because of the carcinogens.
Ah, shit.
And bring the weirdest thing you own.
The answer is 20.
I love just punchlines. Shit in a hat.
Bring the weirdest thing you own to Chicago.
Yes.
That's
Give
all.
some
in the-
cash.
We'll ask you if you
That's
want
all in the promo shit, right?
Or
Yeah, but
sell
nobody
it.
listens to promos.
How about they listen right now? You got a promo that tells the people about Chicago?
Is the bring your weirdest thing in the promo? I don't know if it is.
Sirius XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Travis.
Yeah.
Travis has hairy Welcome to the Opie
It's all right now.
Show.
Love this song.
What song is this?
Come on.
I don't like it.
It's just a loop, though.
I know. I'm waiting for the song to
I'm going to
start.
have to listen to just some Alice in Chains on the drive home.
Tempted by the fruit of
No, it's not
another.
tempted by the fruit of another. God, Edgar, you don't know your music, do you?
Shut up.
Oh, shut up.
Yes, I do.
I don't like Edgar. No, don't poke me, Edgar. Edgar accosted me in the hallway. He was trying to poke me. I was going to the bathroom, and Edgar tried to poke me. And I literally ran away.
You don't like it?
I don't like that finger. He pokes your arm with his finger, and you feel like the ridge of his fingernail, and he does something that makes his finger real stiff and not nice.
And the problem is, it's not Jimmy. It's a real guy.
Edgar.
It's creepy as all hell.
I hate Edgar.
Yeah.
You don't like his touch?
No, Edgar's touch is like the touch of doom. It's a fucking Grim Reaper.
Did you guys see the birds and laxatives video? Another one
No, I heard about it. I didn't see it.
Oh, my God. That one's pretty funny, too. And we missed the boat on this one. This went viral, I think, last week. It's worth putting on our Facebook page, Opie and Anthony. Look at this, Ant. They put laxatives in a bunch of cups of shit.
What?
Stuff that seagulls would eat.
Yeah.
So they're eating up the food with the laxatives.
Oh, man.
I was going to call shenanigans on this, but now the birds are flying and they're just shitting on everybody.
Come on, no
They're
way.
shitting on everybody.
Look, no way.
It's in the guy's hair. It's on this guy's back.
No way.
They're running away with their kids.
Come on, this isn't real.
The birds are shitting.
You think it's not real?
No way.
They found a beach where there's a lot of fucking seagulls, man.
Here's the problem. They're not filming any of the birds.
Well,
they're not shooting any of them. And I understand they wanted to catch the reaction on the ground.
Right.
But
so what do you get? A bunch of actors and actresses?
Well, just people,
This is a thing. It's got to be.
Oh, man. Then they did it pretty well.
Dude, it's like, first of all, I don't even know if a human laxatives react with a bird.
What are the
innards.
comments saying? Fake? Totally fake? Any of that shit?
Most people believe it, but there are a couple noticing severe amounts of jump cuts, no actual footage of crap coming out of a bird or any birds near anyone getting crapped on.
Right.
Wow, fake.
It's real.
Fake.
So they should have shot the birds. That's the mistake they made.
Yeah.
It's real.
If you at least got the birds overhead, then you could kind of edit that shit in and make it more believable, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Time for Guess the Sound.
What? So it sounds like a feature on a real radio show.
I know.
What the hell is this about?
We haven't done it in quite a long time.
Do you know, Opie, one time a bird went to the bathroom and it landed on my teeth?
That's not true.
Did it moisten them?
No, it hardened up.
Yeah.
And it didn't go away for 7 days.
7 days.
It was stuck on my teeth.
I really don't like Edgar. I don't like Edgar.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up. Opie, I had bird duty on my teeth.
Oh, bird duty.
How'd you get it off?
It just came off on its own.
Ew.
Did you use your upper lip?
No, I left it alone.
And let it dry, because you like dry teeth, right?
Dried instantly.
Instantly.
I love this fucking Wow Day on Pal Talk.
Yeah?
Is this fucking Wow Day every Wednesday?
Well,
Wow
why
Day
don't you
comes
share it
on.
with us?
Well,
Yeah.
because the
What are we,
computer's in front of me.
fucking communists?
Computer's in front of me. The reason I like
bitch?
it is because it just does. That's not too good. But it just, for the entire show, just shows pictures of chicks naked. It's
bras.
just
Nice
great
fucking tits.
to have right there in front of you to just look down and see some fucking tits.
Girls hate when you refer to their breasts as that, by the way.
What are we going to do with WoW, man? People are like, you
It's
got to bring
over.
it back.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
over.
over?
It's fucking
Don't
done.
say it's over.
It's
That's
so
just
over.
sad. Yeah.
It was.
Can
a
we bring
thing.
it back? What do you think?
There's no bringing it back.
No, nothing.
It's too fucking.
You see the WoW stickers still?
It's
People tweet me WoW stickers all the time.
That's different than the WoW thing, though.
Nothing sadder than a worn out WoW sticker
Here's
on a pole in
it's an
some
afternoon-
lonely city.
It was an afternoon thing.
Yeah.
It was, and it's like it was in a time when all this shit wasn't available.
Yeah, but
on
if
the
you're driving down the
intratubes.
road and you see like a pair of tits, is it really old?
No, it's great, but it's not something that people really. It's been done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over, Johnny.
All right.
Man.
Fair enough.
Tits.
You want to do Guess the Sound?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
What is it?
I don't know.
It's a terrible way to start the game.
Why?
To ask what
it
it
saves
is.
a lot of time, though.
That's not what we're
It's kind of
looking
brilliant,
to do.
actually, if you think about it.
Why do you have "Don't Dream It's Over" on?
Just thinking about WoW.
Don't dream it's over. Wow's not over, damn it.
That's great.
It's not over.
Yeah, I won't hear from Wow no more. Won't see him no more.
Here's Guess the Sound. What's that?
It's a man punching a teacup.
Such a stupid guess. God. Let me hear that again.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's a song. It's a guy shooting an air rifle at a tin cup and knocking it onto a floor.
But that would be way too obvious, Jimmy. Jesus.
Well, and anticlimactic.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I'm hoping it's not that. If it is,
yeah, we forgot how the game works.
If it is, this show got really lazy.
It's Led Zeppelin.
It's Led Zeppelin. Okay, good.
It's a guy, it's a hubcap coming off a car in a garage. It's a fucking air lug nut. No.
But it sounds like
It's got to be sexual
in
in nature, I would imagine.
Is it?
Well, I think that's how we usually do Guess the Sound. And
well, who chose this sound?
You want me to tell you who chose it?
Yes.
Yeah.
The king of Guess the Sound, Danny Tubesteaks.
All right.
Okay.
So
it's going to be something pretty.
It could be something outrageous.
Pretty out there.
It's
Of course it is.
It's not just.
We're not a morning zoo. It's not a hubcap coming off at the garage.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear it.
Want to hear it again?
Yeah.
I don't like Jimmy's guesses.
They're good. It's
Oh man, that is.
It's a girl.
Boggling.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's a girl shooting a Volkswagen out of her cunt.
Oh man, that's what I was going to say.
All right, good. All right, what's next?
It's a paper plate with lima beans on it.
What?
Falling into a pool.
I'm going to go with some kind of shit play.
You think?
I'm going to go with some kind of shit play.
Oh, the Eric Nagel story. It's on Broadway. I'm sorry. Eric, I don't mean it.
I'm going to go with some.
I don't mean that. I apologize.
I mean the things I say to you.
Nah, but it's like an easy.
I do, though. I mean it.
Poor Iraq.
Maybe Jimmy doesn't, but
I always
mean
feel bad.
I'm going to go with some kind of shit play, Anthony Cumia.
Shit play.
Some kind of large shit.
One more
knocking
time.
things over.
Let me hear one more time.
Maybe not.
It sounds too mechanical.
Mm-hmm.
It's something very mechanical there.
Could it be a guy shooting a tin can?
It sounds like something with an air, like compressed air, some type of metal being worked in some way, cut or dropped or...
Can you put enough air in your asshole to shoot something?
Not make it sound like a fucking compressor. It's like...
I'm sticking with the asshole on this one.
Okay.
I really am.
Iraq? Oh, Iraq.
I don't think he's that.
Do you have a guess, Sam? Do you know what it is?
I know what it is.
Iraq, do you know what it is or no?
No idea.
Da 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 da. Yeah da 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 da. Yeah da 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 da.
All right, last time, and then we'll get an answer.
All right.
All right, listen closely. Here we go. That part is tricky.
Yeah, there's a delay.
Mm-hmm. Something being shot at his asshole.
I have no idea.
Oh.
Is anyone close, Sam? Jimmy's got the hubcaps and I got the asshole. I got shit play and Jimmy's got hubcaps. Who's closer?
It's hard to say.
I know what it is.
What is it, Paul?
It's the metal sound that happens when a little foot kicks the mobile over.
How would you know what that sounds like?
When their little butts hurt and they kick their feet out and the mobile knocks over.
It's horrible.
Wakes the parents.
I hope so.
I have no idea what that is.
It's some kind of air, like
Sounds like
nail gun or something like that. Some kind of
is compressed air used?
Compressed air.
Anyway,
I'm not going to be giving you hints.
That means yes. You just gave it away. So it's compressed air.
Compressed air.
So he's shooting something. Mm-hmm. Is he nailing something?
I just said I'm not going to give you hints.
All right, he's nailing something.
Okay.
I can read your face. It's so obvious. So
Okay.
It's compressed air. A nail gun.
I'm not going to give you hints.
God, all right, you gave that away. So what is he nailing down? I'm going to go with, shit, I want to stick with the ass.
Some guy nailing his ball bag to a wooden plank and then ripping it out, and the plank hits the floor.
Wow.
Okay.
You ready to see the video for the reveal?
I sure am, Sam. I sure am. Here's the guess the sound answer.
Oh, no, I don't want to see this. All right, that's hilarious.
Ah, shit.
Guy dropping weights.
A weightlifter faints.
It has nothing to do with anything sexual or wacky body parts. It's a guy, what is that, a deadlift?
What is it? Yeah. The clean and jerk? No, that's not the clean and jerk.
No, he's just deadlifting. He's lifting. He's gotten bent at the knees.
538 pounds.
538 pounds.
Wow.
He's bent at the knees. He picks it up, and then he just straightens his legs out and lifts it up.
It's
then
an
he
official
drops
lift.
the weights.
Yeah.
And then he proceeds to just fall over backwards, knocking his head on another weight machine thing.
Yeah, that's a clean lift. Drops the weight, obviously. Stands there and just completely passes out and hits his head.
Cracked his head.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
When he let go of that, all the blood just rushed out of his head.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, he just completely lost the blood pressure to his head.
Wow.
It was probably all built up like when he's lifting, all the blood's in your head, and then you let go and it just goes out of your head and you just fell right.
He only passed out for maybe 2 seconds.
A second.
Smashed his fucking head.
He really cracked his head on that metal rail. That's fucking amazing because he was just standing there and then boom. A boom.
Very good.
I expected something a little
sexual,
something with the genitalia, but it's my own problems.
Or shit play.
Or shit play.
Shit play.
Shit play.
I wasn't as easy to read as you thought I was.
No.
I read it perfectly.
I read it perfectly, too.
You guys were both incorrect.
Nope, we read it perfectly.
Jim, you thought it was a hubcap falling off.
I was closest.
You were closest. Definitely wasn't anybody nailing their shit or whatever you said.
Shitter.
Enough with this fucking grainy Jackson video. It stinks.
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. An apparent abduction turned out to be a hoax. Sorry, it's different.
Hey, I want to say hi to Jenna Marbles. She follows me on Twitter. By the way.
Wow, look at that.
I was very excited yesterday. I had the wrong Jenna Marbles at first.
Yes, you did.
I was like, why did she follow me? And then I found out it was the real one, and I was like, oh, the real one. Hey, she follows me. And I was like, hi, Jenna. And then she retweeted it and just put #fail under it, so I don't even know what that means.
Oh, boy.
But I think it's a fail.
You failed.
But she's following you?
Yeah. She follows me, and then we had a little DM chat, let's just say.
DM?
And, yes. And when she comes to New York,
whoa!
I invited her on this very program.
Oh, why would you do that?
Let me see her on
Because
Twitter.
I want to see her.
You're trying to make
live.
moves. You're using this show to make moves, sir.
It's what 17 years has been.
Yeah.
This is the chick that will be on the show.
What?
Oh, wait. There's an advertisement.
Oh, ads.
So
You
what
know
about
why?
that whore in Canada? That fucking chick? Progressive girl, whatever she was in Canada?
Yeah, what happened to her?
Oh, nice girl.
That's the T-Mobile girl.
Oh.
She doesn't want anything to do
She's got
with
a
it.
boyfriend.
Oh, boo! She's banging the Verizon guy.
Oh.
It's Mr. Burns. Bubbles, you know what that makes
at
you?
her.
Smithers. My hair makes me feel like I'm a little kid. A sexual little kid. So today I want to talk about the fact that I think I have a real problem. And then hopefully someone will be like, I do the same thing, Jenna, so that I don't have to feel so weird and bad about myself. Here's my confession. I, Jenna, Maury, Marbles, am addicted to apps. You know, like apps. And it's getting to the point where my need to play these
I didn't
games.
say it's fucking, you know.
Yesterday you said
Good luck
she was
with that,
funny.
Aunt.
Well, look.
Good
You
luck
said
with
she
that.
was funny.
Some videos are very good, some not so much.
What's a good one? Well, I want to give Ann the benefit of the doubt here.
I like the one where she was talking about her makeup and how to or making yourself up to look ugly.
Three Stooges yesterday, and today it's this.
What's happening to Anthony?
You all right?
If she wasn't
Are you
cute,
okay?
She's hot as fuck.
The fact that she feels like a sexual kid, you probably just play that on a loop.
No, I didn't. I didn't see that. No, it's not drunk makeup tutorial. It's how to make yourself look ugly.
Did you sprain your funny bone? So stupid.
No. How to trick people into
That's
making
not
them
even
think
her.
you're ugly. No, that was
Somebody stole her idea.
Oh, we did the ugly
You
one.
sure that wasn't a commercial? Yeah, we did do the ugly one.
We did the ugly
Then
one,
there's
and that was
other
kind
one.
of funny.
Yeah. How to avoid telling people, guys.
The ugly one wasn't bad.
I doubt it.
I like that
It
one.
wasn't bad. We did it, Sam.
I don't think
we
it was
laughed.
good.
She has millions of views. Where's she from, man?
She's California.
YouTube loves characters. That's why Chippa should take off.
She's
Chippa doesn't, though. Nobody cares about Chip.
It's going to take
and let me
time to
tell
grow,
ya.
but Chippa's going to take
you-
off.
Chip needs to do a one-man show, too, like a solo camera show.
You saw her fucking body too. You'd all shut your fucking mouths.
Like an introduction, maybe.
Gorgeous.
Or just like, you know,
Jesus.
Chip giving his perspective on the
Wrong
week
with
of
you?
news.
No, I think Chippa out and about it'll work. You just got to fucking work it.
People like to just
give
sit
it some
there
time.
and like Jenna Marbles and all these YouTube people.
Yeah, but the Chippa shit is
just
really
them.
funny. It's a matter of time.
I'm not having a 3/4 life crisis. You assholes.
3/4.
Exactly. Fuckers. Fuckwads.
All right. Well, she's a bust, obviously.
No.
Good luck with that.
I want to have her come in though.
Oh,
She has almost 2 million followers.
She's very popular.
I know. Did she say she would come in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
When in New York.
Oh,
and you know, if she needs some place to stay, obviously the compound has great accommodation. Look at her, see? Look at that, right?
But does she think
Don't
she's
like
funny,
that?
or does she know people just watch her videos because she's hot?
People think she's funny.
I
They
can.
don't.
Yeah, they
I
do.
could see where people would think she's funny.
Yeah.
I absolutely could see that.
pretty
I'm not saying she is. I'm just saying like
God
she's got a
damn.
thing going.
No.
With the edits and shit. She edits and shit.
Punch her up. What's she saying?
I don't know.
Let me hear.
Nope.
Little?
Nope.
Please?
Okay.
Just a tad.
What?
Just
So angry. So angry. Like, I'm not judging anybody in the gym. I don't care. Like, whatever. At my gym, there's like a little all-women section that I like to work out.
8
in.
million
It's
views.
small,
Almost
not
9 million.
crowded,
Yeah.
and there's no like creepy people or the I like to pick things up and put them down kind of guys. You know what I mean? Like a commercial. So I go work it out in this little like all-women section, and there's always someone on like the elliptical next to me.
Uh-huh.
You know the people that do
Yeah,
this move,
Jenna.
and they're like looking over
Yeah.
like this, like you can't tell. Looking over
yeah,
on me,
yeah.
and
That's how I'd be if
seeing
I
how
was
many
talking to her.
calories
Because I
per
wanted to think
fashion
I'm
going,
interested.
How long you been on there? Like,
God,
whatever it
yes.
is.
I know.
And I feel like
That's funny.
I'm taking that SATs. I'm like, keep your eye on your own.
Right?
elliptical. Stop
Right?
looking at my
I
elliptical,
hear you.
first
Yes.
of all.
Yes,
Second of
Jenna.
Like,
Yeah.
if
Meanwhile,
you
I'm just
guys-
thinking,
I've shown
oh,
it
I
on
want
my-
to fuck
my
you.
blog
Yeah.
channel,
I want to fucking
where I
stick my
talked
dick
about,
in
like,
that
my
mouth.
exercise and stuff.
Yeah, you're not the only one she
Sorry,
follows.
that's why it's on my
What?
blog channel.
Jim Norton?
But I talked about
Damn it.
how when I work
I know.
out, I use the
We're all
elliptical.
one big
and I
happy
do the
family here,
hits
aren't
where
we?
You're doing
Oh,
like
yeah.
5
Opie's
minutes of
leaving?
like, you know,
What?
jogging or like regular pace,
man.
and then for
Oh,
a minute,
man.
every like 5 minutes, you do like
She's just
hard
rambling
sprints.
now.
Now, I'm not
She's always
like
rambling.
on
She's
the
not funny.
elliptical like a gazelle.
Maybe this
over
one
and
isn't
over
like
this,
supposed to be
as fast
funny.
as
Maybe it's just an informative one.
None of them
Maybe
are
this
funny.
just
I do what any
informative.
other regular person would do, and I click this little button that people don't
But
seem
she's,
to know exists.
really hot.
She's a
called
hot
the
chick,
level.
though.
And I
She's
go
really hot.
up. I'm
That's
on like
why.
level
You
30,
like it, Chip?
and I'm going like this
Chip is
fast,
digging
like
it.
this, sprinting for a minute. That's like sprinting like this.
She's in great shape. She does
and
work
the
out.
people next to
Who
me are
cares?
always just like,
What?
I'm
Who
going
cares,
faster
I
than
said?
that girl.
What are you
You know
doing?
that look that
Why?
that person next
She's
to you
very
gives you,
hot.
where they're like,
What's the matter?
like almost gloating.
Yeah,
at
she's
Oh,
you.
you're still basking in the love of new marriage.
No, I'm not arguing
Yeah,
that she's
give that a
hot.
little time, my friend.
But she's not funny.
And I can like feel that,
great.
like,
No, she's not.
that girl's
Chip likes
like,
her.
oh my
She's
God.
not entertaining.
And I'm over there. And
Chip's digging her.
stop looking at me. Like, just stop looking at me. Like, clearly you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because you have your elliptical
like that
on
shit?
level 0, and you're going like this for 30 minutes, and you burn a total of 45 calories. And when you keep looking at mine, you may notice that it's only been 25 minutes. I've already burned 7,000 calories. Like, maybe while you were looking over at my elliptical, you would have noticed that. Maybe you wouldn't judge me so much, and maybe you wouldn't think I was so crazy. Like, people that use machines, I always see so many people running down the treadmill like this. Like,
yes, Jenna.
Motherfucker, take that button, push that level up, make that treadmill go like this, and then try running
up really high angle.
Maybe then you get a better workout.
You're right,
Maybe.
Jenna.
Just a guess, just throwing it out there. You're on the elliptical. Every single person in the gym, except for me.
She's got a weird little accent there. It's adorable, isn't it?
Just going,
isn't her accent adorable?
and I'm like, waist deep in a pool full of molasses, like working my ass off.
I would hate to be in molasses. I'd get my asshole cheeks stuck together. We should do a video together. Turn this down a little bit. I'll do it with her. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm like, you think I'm just going that slow?
Yeah, what are you, a bunch of molasses in your shoes?
I have a towel, I'm like wiping my face.
Wiping your face with what, a bunch of like cum and duty and stuff?
Oh, no. Chip.
Like,
it's not very nice.
No.
Yeah, yes.
I'm so angry.
I'm angry too.
And I'm gonna go to the gym today. I know it's
Go to the gym. Why don't you ask Jim to take you to the gym? Then you'll be in a gym loop or something.
No, Chip, that's not.
Sucks at the elliptical.
Yeah, I suck at the elliptical too. Goo, I got some on my shoe.
How'd you get cum on your shoe?
Like real tight.
Yeah, my ass is real tight. My
Ass
Uncle
is
Paul
tight.
said so too. He said, Chipper, it feels like a glove. Milking me like you're on a farm or something.
To get my shit done.
Get your shit done. Why would you want shit done once you drop it out and shit?
Oh, Chip.
No.
She's
You're a
just.
crazy person.
I ain't crazy. I'm fucking sick. See, we had a good video together, Jenna and Chipper.
What's that? What's that bottom left? Is that her or someone
her.
else?
Wow.
Whatever. I hope she comes in and Chip does get to do a video with her.
Oh, you bet.
Oh, fuck with the commercials. You look, click that thing. It says you could skip it. Skip ad.
So you could skip it in 10 seconds. Then we had to wait.
Now fast forward to her.
20 million views. Wow,
yeah,
19 million.
Because she gets on it. She has her bikini. Yeah, here we go.
Whoa.
Oh, man, look at her fucking body, dude.
That awful white paneling.
Holy shit. She's dancing in a bikini. Hence the 20 fucking million views.
Exactly.
God damn. Oh.
50 million on that one. 42 million. Wow. Wow.
Wow, she's just dancing around in a bikini. In different bikinis. She's smoking. Right?
Yeah.
That's hot, right? Jesus Christ. She's doing the robot. How funny is that?
It's not
You
funny.
missed me swimming.
She's in the bathtub. God, that's funny.
No, it's not funny. She's just in her bikini top.
Ah, it's hilarious. Jimmy hates her.
I do too.
No, I don't. I mean, she's hot.
Oh, she's so hot.
She has 42 million views on some of these.
But
That's amazing to me.
It's crazy.
She's like pretending that she's on YouTube because she's funny. Like, and she's pretending to be funny while she's doing this. She's not.
She is funny.
Then how come Jim doesn't do his comedy in a bikini?
Well,
I would do it. I'd be in the pool, but I would be snorkeling. What I would do is I would leave the bathtub there, and like fucking 19, 20 minutes would go by, and then I'd pop my head up with a snorkel and go, that don't make no sense. And I go right back in like I was fucking
19 or 20 minutes?
Yeah, get the
50 million
anticipation
views.
building up, and then I'll fucking go right back under with the whales and sharks
50
and
million
plankton.
views. That would get.
I know. First day.
I mean, she's hot. She can fill out a bikini.
You enjoying this, though?
No, she's horrible. I'm
Never.
so bothered by her and people like her.
You're just jealous.
Of what? That I can't fill out a bikini like that?
Yeah.
Where does she? Oh, the videos are hosted on YouTube.
Yeah.
Go play a little more. I want to see what she does.
In case it gets really crazy.
Yeah. She's in the bathtub. She's splashing. She's splashing in a bikini with great tits.
Yeah. That's what somebody with Down syndrome does.
You missed me swimming in a waterfall.
Oh, she's turning the shower on.
But she's not being funny. She's just being sexy.
Well, she's being like hot and retarded, which is funny.
Nobody's even paying attention to the fact that she's being retarded.
No, she's sounding your father like a little Luke.
Come on.
That's cool.
You like that?
I do.
You missed me winning a wet T-shirt contest.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Why'd she blur it?
I can't see Sam.
Oh, my God. Look at those.
You missed me laying on the beach hanging out with all the stray Mexican dogs.
Stop licking my ass. Stop licking my ass.
Oh, man.
She'd have to say that to me, too.
Oh, God.
But she would say it crying.
Right?
She was tied up.
Look at that. Oh, God. That's infuriating. Her ass is infuriating me. Oh, my God.
Are you picturing what she would look like being intimate? Get off her.
Oh, lucky dogs. They're licking her. Dude, come on. I don't care if she's not funny. She knows guys are going to just watch this. 20 million will watch this.
That's actually 3 guys to watch this.
Yeah, but she's talentless.
No.
Yes.
No.
But hopefully this has given you guys some ideas of things that you can do when your spring break trip gets canceled. Motherfucking fuck Cancun, fuck! What the
Come on,
fuck?
that's funny, right?
Don't forget to
No.
subscribe to my channel so you can see what
You know who's a funny female? Who's good looking? Amy Schumer. She doesn't have to put out bikini videos and da-da-da.
I'm not going to argue that point. And she lets fucking cab drivers stick fingers in her cunt.
Great story.
Love that.
And if you guys like
She
the
is very
songs
beautiful.
in the video,
Love that.
it's by Crunkwitch.
She looked
It's called
great
Happy
on the
Beyond.
fucking 4th of July when we went over her house.
Amy, oh, yeah.
Her mom's house. Yeah, it was
I'm
fun.
tired, buddy. I'm
All
gonna go
right.
home and relax.
Yeah, I got to get. All right.
And don't forget.
Thank you, Jenna.
I'm in.
I hope she listened.
I'm in Montreal Friday night doing a live show at Saget on the movie channel in Canada, whatever that is. I heard it's a very, very big channel.
Yes.
Amy's doing it. Jimmy Carr, who's a really big-faced British comedian. He's a very large face, very, very, very funny dude.
Oh.
Very funny. And Mike Wilmont. It's a really great show. That's it.
So do that, and we'll see you same bat time, same bat channel.
Don't bring that up.
Oh, right.
Not
It's
right,
very
bad
sensitive.
Don't be so batty.
I'm sorry. Good
That
one,
was good,
Chip.
Chip.
And, yeah, see you tomorrow. Thank you, everybody.
All right, you've heard about it. You've waited 4 long hours for it. And now the moment you've waited for rears its ugly nose. Head after Opie and Anthony Live is coming up next.